Interesting.
Good afternoon, and welcome into Clumsy Who. It's me. That's his own fault, actually. I thought it was me. Welcome into another Titan Talk. Today, we have a plethora of things to discuss, is the word I'll use.
Myriad things.
Many things.
A whole.
Kilgan, anything we want to say first of all before we
this is a big patch. If you watched Monday's show,
this patch is
you know that this is a big patch. We're not going to go through all of the massive balance changes stuff.
Of which there's a lot.
There's a lot. We're going to go through some of them ahead of PTS, which will go live at 2 o'clock.
Nice.
So basically, when this show is over, you'll be able to log into PTS and play all this.
Yes.
But we're going to go through as much today as we can, and then a lot of this massive balance patch we will not talk about until Friday. But we're going to talk about Dodgy. We're going to talk about Yulefest. We're going to talk about Conquest stuff. It's going to be a lot. So we should just start doing it.
If we can get through this in an hour, I'll be impressed.
And chat, if you're late today, I'm sorry, just watch the bot. We got to get started.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Where do we start, Kogan?
We should start by, I think, just taking a look at how the Conquest map has evolved in 2 weeks.
Yes.
Okay.
It's exciting.
I mean, they're going to see Dodgy at the same time.
That's fine.
It is what it is. You get an early little look.
Okay.
Lighting.
And this is the least changed part.
My cart.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I forgot to put cams on so you can see his little
Oh, no, it's nighttime.
I've got no audio either.
It's nighttime.
I'm sorry, I've been
fast
hit.
forward
You'll
to
have.
nighttime?
I'm gonna press the button. I tweeted.
What's the button? I've got no audio and people are going to be upset, so I'm just fixing that real quick.
We're being coy, but I tweeted.
Just do a quick chat.
I don't know, Nathan. That's a good question, though.
Yeah, audio's working. Well,
I don't know
we'll
if
talk about
Dodgy
Dodgy
feel
shortly.
comfortable.
How do I speed up time? Clums, I forgot.
Slow-mo.
Slow-mo.
Like 5.
Slow-mo, 1 word, space 5. I can't actually see, so I'm gonna just trust.
And then...
That didn't work.
The camera's in the way.
Yeah, we can't see what you're typing.
Slow-mo.
Yeah, one word. S-L-O.
No W, no W.
Who spells slow-mo wrong?
I know.
5.
There you go.
And then what's his day again? Go back to slow-mo 1.
Yeah,
and then we'll walk around.
We'll get there. Oh my god, I forgot this. Quick.
Oh, I should have showed you guys the picture.
I like hearing that.
Yeah, I just think it's more obvious to look at in the daytime. There's obviously some changes in nighttime too, but like, there's been a lot of updates in the 2 weeks, and we'll look at them in a second. Okay, so things that we have done. I will just start reading through them, and then we'll take a look at stuff.
It's already daytime.
So there is a new jungle lighting pass that makes use of a material gobo for enhanced jungle vibes. I don't know what a material gobo is.
Material what?
Gobo.
Time's going
G-O-B-O.
This is gobo.
But
Time's going
I think
backwards.
basically, like, you can notice there's kind of more like shadowies on
Oh,
the floor
that
now.
looks good.
The God rays?
There's so there are
Oh, that
subtle
looks
God rays for
good.
medium and above settings, kind of throughout the map.
That's good to know.
So if you're on low settings, you won't see these, but if you're on medium or above, you will.
Wait, this
and
actually
these
looks
are all,
so
like,
good.
hand placed. So it's, for performance purposes, we aren't relying on like the lumen stuff, right? So this is all hand done. There's been material polish for a variety of the map
this looks
assets.
really good.
So a lot of the
Low-key-
materials throughout the map should just look and feel a lot
This
better.
is giving, like Smite 1
these rocks
jungle
that we
look.
had,
Like,
kind
it
of a
just
very
looks like an
early version
actual
of the rocks
Smite game.
last patch, I think, have a lot better detail on them. The stealth grass is one of them that has been updated.
This
Just look
looks
right here. It's
so
like when you go to the
good. Yeah, just
jungle
look at
here.
this.
It's so noticeable. Right there. It's like right this looks so different.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I think it looks really nice. And
Yeah.
also, we've further refined
It looks
the
like
general lighting
Smite
to
1,
fill in
but
and improve
not
the look of various
shit.
areas. Gold Fury is one of them. So if you want to run around the Gold Fury area for a second, you'll see just like this has like a different lighting palette.
Yeah, right.
Than
I don't really see a Gold
than
Fury difference
previously.
really.
It's
But like
we're not
walking
done.
through the
You know, but,
jungle when like there's
should just
trees
feel better.
around.
And then the Chaos base,
Yeah,
in particular, looks quite a bit better.
Just
with
even
this
like when you
lighting.
look at this purple camp right here, because whenever we go in,
Oh, sorry, Purple.
yeah, just like look at this area. It just looks so nice.
Yeah.
It's so different.
I'm heading over there. I'm sorry, chat. I wasn't prepared for where I was supposed to go today, and I'm like, oh,
No, it's okay.
So good.
Yeah. And then you just might have to run.
Go straight in the base. Who cares? Not like Phoenixes do anything right, Clums.
Did you?
Yeah.
That hurt.
But yeah, the lighting in here I think is
just
much,
yeah, I mean
much
it looks good in this base also,
you
but
guys
it's
can all
like
test this out as
the
well.
jungle looks
the
a
way
whole
the
lot
light's
better
reflecting
than
off
this
of the
does.
Shiny bits.
This does
and
look nice
whatnot.
though.
Off the shiny bits.
Yeah, it looks it's
Does
just
lipstick
looking
on
better,
the
right?
pig?
Again, this is
I
2
don't
weeks
think so.
of improvements. We have
I hear about
a lot of other stuff that we are working on that we will continue to show off here.
I've
But
been
yeah, I mean,
waiting
just
for this one.
running out of the
That
base,
looks
like
great.
compare
The difference.
the difference. Like for when you first
It's
leave it, you're just like,
crazy.
oh my god,
That
the
just
jungle
looks
just
so
looks
good.
so much better.
Everyone's
So-
gonna want to be junglers now. Oh, and Daji's coming out.
and Daji's coming out, which is a good double whammy. So we should talk
Actually
about
looks
Daji,
so
I guess.
nice.
Oh, are we doing it?
Before we even get onto that one real quick, I guess you should talk about what you can see on your screen here.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
I had the notes.
yeah. So right here on your screen right
are
now,
prepared.
you see a says
Confirmation
confirm while you
over
have your
here.
targeter out. So if you want to, basically it says like how to do the thing while you have it out.
Press button.
Yeah, press button. There's also if you have something that like needs refires or whatnot.
This is probably
there's
for like
text on that.
casual players that are
It's
like
just a
getting new
little
to the
thing
game.
to help players understand like what am I doing?
Yeah.
What do I need to do to actually use this ability?
I
And-
guess
Okay,
some
nice.
of the reason for this as well, not to be off Kilgun, is probably because some abilities do have refires.
Yes.
And it's not always clear for them.
And-
Ares is another
Oh,
And
with
we're
this
gonna,
character
we'll look at some other
especially.
characters later as part of this.
With this
that
character
have,
especially.
like, there's also the ability for custom text for the refire. So, like Aladdin will
Right.
say
My
like
teammates need this?
genie
Yeah.
push or something on the
Yeah.
on the refire. So yes, it can be turned off. Chat.
I say, first
Chat.
question, everyone's like, that's really nice. I don't want it. Can I turn it off? Yep.
Yeah, if you're an old head who hates modernization and improvement, then sure, that's fine. But the goal, for most players, we think this will be a nice improvement.
Yeah, I'm
For
pretty
sure.
sure it's a
Leftover
hard editor
Chinese hits
option, so you
defeat.
can move it
Oh,
around
so
and
true.
turn it off.
Okay, cool. Awesome,
So
awesome to hear.
true.
Okay.
So Darji, let's
talk about it.
Let's get on to it. Clumsy, that's why you're here, my friend.
Yeah.
Tell me about Darji. Where are we going to start?
Daji. So, she's obviously, we've talked about her a little bit before. I think there's been a little bit of, people
More
have,
excited about her
heard the
aspect,
changes
but-
that we've been making from one of the previous Titan talks. And she, she has a couple of shifts, a couple of buffs going.
'Cause I don't know
and
what her
plus
aspect
ones
is.
are really just like threefold.
Okay.
Um,
So I guess we start over just because for people that may have not know her very well as well, we should
Yeah.
just go through the whole kit for the most part. So
yeah, for sure. So
basic
basic
attack,
attack,
passive.
pretty simple basic attack.
Yeah.
No real change there. That being said, her passive brings in a little flavor everywhere. The passive hasn't gotten any of the +1 shifts. Honestly, we were talking about whether we wanted to spice up the passive in any way, and we'd rather have shifted that onto the other parts of the
Yeah,
kit
the tails
than
do
actually
look
try
way
and,
less
like,
goofy.
just add more damage on the passive itself. So there's actually a debate on whether to an internal debate of whether to put some of the +1 shift onto the first ability or into the passive, and we decided to put on the first ability instead. So Torture Blades, every time you do an attack or a non-ultimate ability, technically there's a change here because in Smite 1 this wouldn't proc off the 1 and now it does in Smite
Okay.
2. It's just doing
Oh,
the
so that's
damage
a
over
buff.
time. Simple as that.
You get slashed, you bleed. Makes sense.
logic.
You bleed. So the first ability,
Yeah.
Horrible Burns.
Jeez.
So the way this works is just an attack stim. When you use it, your next successful attack will now slow and deal bonus damage and a bonus burn. The new thing that's happening here is, we wanted to play. One of the fun things with doing the +1s is like, okay, what do we want to do? Just in
Bro,
terms of
do
the
you guys
kit?
see that
What do we want to do?
slow?
Just like, what would Daji do? Like, what is thematic? And one of the thematic thing, just looking at new effects and stuff too, it looks so good. One of the new things
35%
that
slow
added
for
was
3
playing on the idea of,
seconds.
Like, Daji's like a torturous.
Yes.
What might she do?
That
Play
looks
with her food a little bit.
really nice.
So when
Okay.
someone gets low, if you can get them, I think
That
below
looks
30%
really nice, though.
I'm not even sure the full kit. Yeah, I apologize.
Yeah, it's slowed.
Obviously, this is PTS. There's still some things that are being worked on as usual.
Yep.
Expects. We've already fixed a whole bunch of stuff
Is that
since
low
this
enough?
patch. I think a little bit lower.
That's probably okay.
Unless it just doesn't work with bots. which
Do you
is
need
fun.
your one?
Oh no, it is actually it's working here. The mark
Is it
isn't
this here?
showing up, which is an effects thing. Yeah, so that's it's
Okay.
actually working there. Usually there's a mark and a beam. I think we just broke that for this thing, but you can see that it's actually the mark that's rapidly showing yourself on the buff is actually happening. So what's actually happening here is can you use your one but put it on cooldown? So turn your cooldown sheets off
Sure.
Okay.
and then use
So
your
this
one
will
on,
be
like,
like
someone
a.
else. And go near the person that's low.
Yep.
You can see that one is rapidly reducing. in
Oh,
cooldown.
yeah. Okay.
So what's actually happening is when an enemy god is below 30% health or health threshold,
What?
your one's
Naughty.
cooldown rapidly decreases very, very quickly. Only your one. And if you hit an enemy god with that one while they're marked, you'll gain a stack, which will increase and permanently increase the damage of further ones.
Okay.
Yeah.
So play with your food when they're low on health, and over the course of the
Bro,
game,
that's such
you're
a
gonna be
cool-
stacking
'cause
that 3% strength scaling only.
That's
on
such like a
Horrible Burns
cool
itself
lore
to
thing.
deal more damage.
Like
over time.
play with your
So-
food.
so
Him
when
saying
you
that, it's
hit
like,
an
yeah,
enemy
you can
below
literally
35% health with
torture
your
somebody
one,
to get
you
more
get a
stacks of your
permanent
one to make you
stack
stronger.
of this
So go ahead and
3%
hit
damage skill.
that.
That's so
boost.
cool.
Okay. Papa.
You
And
can see
now
you're now on
stop.
2 stacks of
That's so
permanent
cool.
strength scaling on your one only.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's
The what?
honestly not the easiest thing to do, which is kind of why that CDR is there, because you might end up using your one, which then
Yeah,
gets them
perma
below
slow, yep.
the health
Stacks
threshold.
stay permanently?
Those are permanent. Yeah.
Do they stack indefinitely? Is there a limit on how many stacks?
I
they can
wonder
have?
if they're
Stack, they're
flat
permanently,
or
and there's a
percent
limit
stacks.
that we're not going to get to, most likely. And if you guys get to it,
What is it? Is it just like
I think it's probably just 99 or
Oh,
999.
99. Okay. Yeah.
So
Alright,
within
simple
2
stuff.
days, someone will tell us exactly how many
Yeah.
we can get to,
Yes.
and we'll see how it works.
On PTS later today, somebody will tell us exactly.
All right, cool. So that's the main. That's honestly
Asar's
like the
buff?
main plus one
think
feature
Asar's just
change
needs to be
with
changed.
Daji. Her 2, I'm pretty sure, is basically exactly the same, which is the channeling force swipes,
Yep.
dealing damage, applying that bleed from the passive, giving her movement speed, slow immunity, and all that good stuff. And then specifically for those who don't know Daji, it has always actually provided you damage mitigations from enemies
I
who
was
are behind
really
you.
hoping
So
that
that's
they'd
20 to
lower
40%.
this ability's base
Your
cooldown early
tails
game.
just absorb
Yeah,
the
your
damage.
bushy tail absorb the damage.
I
So
hated
while
that
you're
they made
channeling,
this an ability
You get some damage mitigations.
good early.
Turn my cooldowns back on just so I can.
When she was originally dropped, it was
And
15
question, can I
base
use my
damage.
2 while getting the 1
35
rapid
base damage
cooldown?
now.
Yeah, it's just if you're within the
It's
range.
just being nearby.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a little bit of a range check, but as long as you're nearby, that's what matters. It's the nearest like low health enemy god that's
Okay.
below that threshold, and there is usually a mark above their head. I think that broke for this PTS test, unfortunately. Again, things are still a work in progress. So the 3 has the tiniest of a +1 feature at the
Okay.
same time.
I think it's a
cool
huge
plus
plus
It's
one,
gonna be a
It's
big
a cool
deal.
plus one.
Okay.
So you're not gonna see it there, which is fine. Actually, no, technically it's there, but yeah, target character or ward. I don't know why I'm being so.
ward.
Basically, you can TP and you can use your curios now to TP to wards. So
Dude,
you
Man,
it's-
a jungler might
This
ward.
is a Lee
That's
Sin-
crazy.
This is a Lee Sin thing.
you can ward hop as Daji.
Yeah.
Gives
Most
you a little bit more
junglers
flexibility.
Want to go like
Question.
We've
the
shifted
search
some things
ward
around with her
to
ulti,
make sure
but
that
we're
they're
giving
going over a
her
ward,
even
but
some
Lee Sin
more
wouldn't because he wants to
excitement
jump
If
to
I
it,
see an enemy ward,
which is what
can I teleport
Daji's
to
going to
that?
do.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I just thought I'd
If
ask.
you happen to have a sentry,
Who
I
knows?
did that in like a Joust playtest, I think. No, I did that in the Conquest playtest. For some reason, there was a ward underneath our tower, and I was running back towards it, and I was able to dash towards that ward.
Okay.
So that's exciting.
Wards are useless in arena and assault. Not anymore if you're playing Dodgy. There you go. That's
yeah.
my answer there.
What if you
Fine,
play like a
so
solo
So
dodgy
Trickster
now?
still
and
works
put,
the
like,
same way.
a
Any other
curio
changes
under
other
your
than the
tower?
ability to
Nope,
teleport
that's
out?
the biggest change there. So
Have a
you're still
safety
doing, the
blanket.
main important gimmick, which is what you showed off there,
Yep.
is, you know,
I'm not a
the most
Dodgy.
I was gonna
important-
mention
I know
that,
that's what it is.
is when you're using the 3, which has a long pre-fire, it can get
Yeah.
interrupted very easily. Depending on where you're rotating during the pre-fire will be where you end up
Yep.
around the enemy target. That's a Smite 1 thing, but is incredibly crucial to Daji's playstyle. We want to make sure
I
we
have Providence
preserve that.
dodgy
So, like,
support.
You can block somebody by ending up in front of them. You can
Hey.
end up behind them. You can, basically position yourself really well for when you are teleporting
Exactly.
with the 3.
And there's a little bit more cleaned up logic on making sure that when you have your 3 over someone, because you can't just do it anywhere, right? You have to have a target.
Yeah.
I think it prioritizes enemy gods and prioritizes like the main jungle monster instead, like in the middle one instead of the 2 side ones. There's just like an extra logic there to make it feel a little bit more usable.
Okay.
And then the ult.
And finally, the Pala, the biggest change,
The
I guess,
biggest
that a lot of
change,
people
And
have
we,
wanted
have
feedback
made
on.
changes since
We
we,
have made
last talked
changes
about
since we last talked about it, but it's really just there's some small things there. So you can see we've got the ulti. I think that center circle is still potentially wrong, but that's okay. So yeah, you rise up on the Palo. Now the Palo is always taking AoE fire damage. That's
Oh,
different
base.
from Smite.
Okay, so like this.
Yep. So that guy's always taking damage. If you hit someone and chain them, they will be pulled.
Bro, that's
slowly
kinda
vortexed
crazy base
towards the
damage.
Palo. If they're ever vortexed, if they're ever chained when they hit the Palo, they'll get stunned and take bonus damage.
Okay.
That bonus damage is also something that wasn't there before. If you hit them twice, they'll actually be pulled much more strongly towards the Palo.
Yeah, if you hit twice, you're kind of not getting away.
3 is not going to do anything different. It's just going to be hitting for extra damage. But the goal here, the main reason why we made this change isn't just for the 1 relic like difference. It's a little bit more intentionality behind the
Okay.
CC. It's making sure
I
that
like
if you
this.
want
This
to
is a really good
affect
change.
someone,
This is a
affect,
really good
affect a
change.
team, you're not being able to get everything for free. You're not doing an Ares ulti. You really have to pick and choose how you're affecting someone. We did add a cripple to the chains now, so you can't
Instead of
like,
just
leap
hitting
away.
one
Yep,
person
cripple.
with each
That's a good
chain
thing
and
to
then
know.
just getting
Triple
3
now
sets
on
of
the chains
beads.
as well. So you,
But there's
it could
also
still
a
be-
duration to the chains too, which I think was important too, because otherwise this was just a 6 or 7.
This character might become a lot less
If
frustrating.
you hit all those guys after I think 3 or 3.5 seconds, the chains will just dissipate by themselves.
So long range is really going to just slow them down and pull them back slightly. But if you go
But
in
yeah,
on
if
one
you leave off
target,
chain someone twice, you can still leave early while they're still being affected,
it will still pull them in for
and
the
you'll still
duration.
pull them in.
Yes.
And you'll still be
It
able to
is
stack them.
actually, if somebody
Yeah.
doesn't have beads,
And
it's longer
you can
CC
also,
now.
Like, these are AoE tethers, so yeah, you can hit multiple people at the same time.
Yeah. It also just gives us a lot more flexibility. Everything that we've talked about is iterable.
If you're
we can make the first
Guan,
vortex stronger, we make the second vortex like basically as instant as we want it to be.
A lot of tunable
There's things that we can now play around with.
still
While
get
previous playstyle was very unintuitive for the enemies, right? It was a
At
very like
Smite
dodgy favoritism there. So this way, honestly, like as Kilgoon talked about before, this is going to be stronger in a lot of different circumstances. But
I'm very
has
curious
a
if
lot more
displacement immunity
tactical play to
works
it.
with it.
I mean, honestly, being able to just ult in place and deal damage and
Interact.
AoE around
I mean, you
it is
do that
very
like on the
useful.
jungle entrance, whatever, pull people towards it. Now there is a zoning tool just as much as a damage and CC tool.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a little look at dodgy so far. Is there anything else I'm missing from this, from memory?
No, I think that should be it.
Yeah, I think that's base dodgy. But we also have
Oh, we have
aspect dodgy.
Yeah, that's right.
I
Which I
don't
think
even know
was
what this is.
on during the PTS.
Oh god, it's
on?
it was
It's-
not for the last
okay.
PTS. They haven't seen it. You could have seen it in jungle practice.
Yeah, it was
but,
on
you
in
know.
during jungle practice by mistake, but that's fine. We figured that out.
What's up,
Yeah,
Gradley?
chains are a cripple for people in chat. They're asking
Yes.
again. Aspect. How do I turn that on
Aspects.
again?
I think it's called aspect of ferocity.
It's test talent.
Thank you.
Test talent, one word, space dodgy, and it should autofill if you press tab.
We hope.
No, it wouldn't pull. It wouldn't pull you. Jordan.
The
I did pull
aspect of
Jordan's my one.
ferocity.
either.
Aspect of
Actually, it
ferocity.
still doesn't pull.
Talk
So,
me through this.
Yeah, let's read this out real quick. So horrible burns, which is the first ability, no longer burns, which is kind of funny actually, but provides lifesteal and lasts for a short duration. It's now a stim. 1,000 cuts, which is the
Okay.
second ability, has a shorter cooldown, fires 2 swings instead of the 4, but at attack speed thresholds, will actually increase the number of swings you do.
Okay.
And Trickster Spirit, which is the third ability, does less damage but provides an attack speed buff. So the goal here isn't really to roll, shift, dodgy
Like an
away into
auto-attack
something else.
dodgy?
It's more like
it's-
auto-attack
It's
dodgy.
more of a changing from ability dodgy into auto attack dodgy.
Okay.
A basic attack, focus dodgy. This has been strong and not strong in playtest. I think Matt
I
today
think
just
it's
got a
very
pentakill. That being said, well, we can go to the pros and cons later. But the idea here is, yeah, so you can see. So let's just do one thing. Let's do one thing at a time.
Yep.
So just go ahead and use your 1. You can see, and go ahead and attack someone. So this now lasts several seconds and just does bonus damage. That
Yeah,
dot
so you
you're
can
seeing
just
there is
keep
from the
attacking,
passive.
right?
Yeah, so
So-
just use your 1 and keep attacking.
Oh, sorry.
So you're now doing bonus damage with each swipe, lasting a certain period of time.
Yep.
The dot that you're seeing there is not from the horrible burns, but still from the passive. Right.
yeah.
And it also provides you lifesteal
Yeah.
while the 1 is active, which, you know, we're full health, but that is there. The second
Okay.
ability, if you go ahead and fire that, just does 2 swipes.
Yep.
That's it. 2 swipes of basic attack,
That looks like
100%
shit.
basic attack damage. That does have, I think, 70% item proc, so 30% reduced item proc damage for 70% effectiveness.
Yeah.
That being said, you can also use your 1 and then use your 2, because it's basic attack damage. So you're actually going to be able to 1 and then 2 to apply that bonus damage on everything. Now, let's get some more attack speed. Do you have, let's see, can you, you're on what,
Base.
PTS?
No, I'm on.
Oh, you're on, yeah, let's do it the same way.
What's the safe way? Base?
Yeah, just go ahead and buy,
You can get up to 7 swipes under 2. Okay, yeah, it
1.5
kind of
attack.
depends on like how much attack speed
I
actually
don't
matters.
even
Did
know
I
to
actually?
check. I didn't even give it enough. Is that 1.5?
Well, what I would rather do
1.7.
is it below 2.5? Was it?
Yeah,
1.7.
1.7. Yeah, go ahead and just swing. We don't need to.
Yeah, just do it right here.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, so that scales now
It
based
scales based on
off my
attack speed threshold
Okay.
specifically.
Yeah.
All right, and now go ahead and get to 2.5.
Yep.
So is it every 0.5
Get a tear thing while you're out here.
Yeah, go ahead and grab a tear thing.
Oh, I wonder why you need tear thing.
I'm just adding gold.
Odibo,
Tier thing? Okay.
Yeah, tear fang, Odibo.
Rip Talon, whatever.
Riptalon.
Odibo.
Odibo.
Nice. Surely you
2.37.
just get one more thing, or you can pop dagger for
Crit.
or you
Just
can use
cause.
your
2.51.
3. Nice. All right, now we can play around. Go ahead and fire it. The other thing that's happening is your game going from 2, 4, 6 swings, but for those who are astutely noticing, the swings are actually faster. So
Okay.
when you go from 2 to 4, it's actually speeding up the swing timer, and from 4 to 6, it's speeding it up even more.
Oh, good.
What?
Lord.
It's a very,
Oh, good lord.
balanced ability.
Yeah. I mean, just silence or stun her out of it. It's fine. Like, crits, it's doing everything that, yeah. It feels pretty good. Now, remember,
We want to see how this does on PTS because
I didn't know it crit, by the way,
yeah.
so I'm just showing that
yeah,
off. I
it's
was like,
basic
"Ooh."
attack damage. So the other thing, again, remember the 3,
Yeah.
if you hover over that, because it's not really that much, you can actually get 30 to 50% attack speed after using your 3. So the main thing there is,
So 3 and then 2. Okay.
3,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
1,
yeah.
2, right?
Okay.
1, if you won before you 3, you're just losing a little bit of uptime on that. But if you 3, 1, 2, you're getting full uptime. and you're going to be slashing. So you don't really need to get that 2.5 via your items. You can actually utilize your 3 earlier, or you can use items like Dagger of Frenzy.
Is this the first actual viable
certain directions? It's really just understanding
assassin
what thresholds
ADC?
are on, and you're going from the 2 to 4.
I don't think Mercury's ever very viable.
Yeah, so in playtests, she's been
Like, this
quite
low-key
strong
looks viable as an
recently.
ADC.
That being said, if she is ever locked down, as with most in-hand assassins, she has her ulti, I think,
three
the
in a
biggest thing
ward,
to allow her
too.
to escape. That's why there's actually no changes on the Pow Lao with the aspect at all. But if you ever catch her out,
She has no range,
she doesn't have that ability burst damage. She has to be swinging.
Does aspect calling
And
count?
I think
No.
this was an interesting
melee.
twist
I mean
to
melee.
her playstyle, like going from the ability burst assassin to attack speed
Crazy.
assassin. It's,
But I
something
guess
we
it's
don't
one of
do.
them.
Yeah, it's mostly
it
that
should be
she's
exciting to be able
safe.
to play around with. Obviously,
She
on
can
BTS,
just
people
take
will be able to
fights.
test this all weekend.
Yeah.
and
I don't even think
give
her
us
early's
feedback
gonna
and
be
There's
that
a lot of
bad.
different
How
numbers
you
to
feel?
tweak, and I think one last thing that's
Obviously,
actually
if you're
different
playing
here
into, like,
is that
on
because
her,
the
you're gonna get smoked,
horrible
but-
burns, the first ability is now a stim that lasts a certain duration. The +1 that was added to it, which says, hey, every time you do damage with your 1 on something that's low health, gain a stack. Now you can just gain more stacks, but it actually will take 4 stacks to
Loki
gain 1
supported
extra
dodgy
permanent
carry.
strength. So that way
That
you're not just
actually
gaining
sounds
way more
disgusting.
strength than the non-aspect.
That actually
we
sounds
thought about it.
disgustingly good. Dodgy goes
that's
in,
everyone.
Loki
Yeah,
2
I would say
on her.
definitely fun.
Wait,
If you are the kind of person who likes, you know,
6 is the max number.
if you like getting in there and blowing people up, Dodgy is great at that, right?
Yeah, yeah, totally.
She does the things that Dodgy did in Smite 1 with some fun twists, and the new aspect is quite fun to play. So check her out on PTS later today, and let us know what you think. And then she'll be live next week on Tuesday.
Again, just a reminder, I am not a dodgy main. I apologize. I should have said that at the start because I'm like definitely
Yeah,
not
I'm gonna
doing all the
PTS.
combos as should be done.
You can't really
That's
get
my
away from this
expectation.
dodge without using beads.
Dodgy cannot jump.
like,
so
the
far
only
on
good
plants. It's only,
character-
like target characters.
There's like 2 or 3 good characters into her, and it's like Heim
specifically
Heim can knock her up
If you start
as he
doing like
threes
Sylvanas
as she
plants, you have to
threes
talk
in,
about other
and then
deployables, and it gets
Hachiman's
like,
really
it's
good.
like
And then
what
like
does work and
Jingwei,
what doesn't
obviously,
work, and
because
go
Jingwei's
to
good into every
sake
single
models
assassin.
and Bracken walls and all sorts of stuff. So
Yeah.
Ward's the only exception outside of just target characters.
Gonna come back here first of all as we load up the next
Apollo
part.
Mez?
We got to go to.
You can at least
Station
outplay it
Pass.
with Apollo.
Yeah. We got to see all of
Check out
Dodgy's
Dodgy.
cool stuff. As a reminder, if you have a.
You can
That's
outplay it
nice.
pretty easily with
That is-
Apollo.
that
I mean,
is
with
We will
Dodgy.
get this free.
3
when
and
the
insta
game,
ult.
comes out,
Yep.
or when the update goes live on Tuesday. So
Find it real quick.
continues to become a better and better deal.
Here we go. Back
Wait,
to
I guess
Inga.
technically jumps.
So here's a little up
But she-
first of all.
Yeah, can you look at
If you
that?
jump in the air as she's
and
3,
forget
it
someone
cancels
said,
her
do
3,
you still
right?
have the 1 cooldown when enemy gods are low for the aspect? You do,
go to the
but it
overview.
goes on cooldown at the end, so it's harder to utilize.
So we just haven't really looked at the model.
Sure.
So so we have updated her model quite a bit from Smite 1. This was a bigger remodel than some characters get. The goal was to
Lot of
make her
touch-ups.
look more ethnically appropriate, I think, and also just to add more detail in place where it really made sense. So I think this
God,
turned
it's
out
gorgeous.
really
it
well.
came out
I think they did a
awesome.
great job
I
with
love
it.
the tails. I think they look really good.
Yeah, so I just wanted to make sure we really took a look at this model and appreciated the work that Jason put into it. So
100%.
and animating Ninetales, let me tell you. This
Ninetales? Naruto collab?
when we first did Dodgy in Smite 1, they were like, could she be like a 3-tailed fox goddess? Like,
Ninetales?
Sure.
That's not how that works.
Naruto collab?
That makes sense. Okay, so here's a little look at the pass. Obviously, God's Chained is one of the
W
essential pass
Ninetales.
trackers
Yep.
alongside the emote mastery, and then the Shadow Skin.
Yeah.
is the first one I
Always
just
looks cool.
showcased there a little bit.
Spooky Dodgy.
Loves the red eyes.
Spooky Daji. You'll get the clap. And then there's Objectives Destroyed, along with God Assists and Tortured to Death. Enemy gods killed
It's a
by
good name.
torture blades, damaged over time.
Which is the pass?
Then the Onyx. Look, that looks,
That looks
really
good.
I like
Yeah.
that.
That's so clean.
I like that a lot.
Onyx skin. Alongside the diamonds, and then there's the
Oh,
opal
yeah.
variation.
Always so good.
Opal always looks so
Yeah,
good.
probably going to use Opal.
Yeah.
Opal.
Big fan of the
Yeah.
opals.
I think the
Shiny
legendary will look
reflection
good.
is crazy. Then we've got the tailspin.
I haven't actually seen that.
That's fun.
Oh my gosh. I
Okay.
wonder what that's a reference to.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you remember that old Disney animated show, Tailspin?
No.
You're not old enough for that?
That's what I thought the
Yeah,
reference
yeah.
was
Oh,
too.
yeah,
Not
okay.
gonna lie, because that's
Yeah.
good TV show.
That's good.
Back in the day. So there's a little look at the wave emote as well in the
Nice,
opal,
nice.
alongside Ninetales as a title.
Yeah.
God Kills as part of the tracker too. Then
That's what
there's
I thought
the
it was,
Dodgy
Dot.
badge. Unfortunately, we didn't get all Ninetales in before somebody complains about the badge not being everything in there. Then we have
Oh
the Radiant
man,
version.
that's
Radiant looks
so
good.
nice. I think our Radiant skins are just
Radiant's
awesome.
good. I think I like Opal the best for this
I'm a big fan of
one.
I like
Opals.
both.
Good.
There's another skin that I like as well, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Future us.
TBD
Yep.
is what I have here. So we'll update that later on. Apologies for that one.
That's kind of normal.
And that's kind of where we're at with the Dargy Pass.
That's
so
RG.
far.
We're really excited.
Yes, we are.
She will be out on Tuesday with everything else.
Tuesday. All test on PTS today, all the way through the weekend.
Yeah.
Where's next?
So next, let's talk about Yule Fest.
Good
Yule
news.
Fest will be kicking off. 'Tis the season for giving and
receiving.
Tis
and
the season.
receiving, I guess. It's the season. We're bringing
Yeah,
back
I mean, to
some
be
of the
fair, a lot
classic,
of the time, some of those
winter
gods were a little perverted.
skins
Okay.
from Smite 1 over the course of the next 3 or 4 patches. I forget exactly how long this lasts.
Some of them were
I
fucking
heard
humans.
one on the
so.
list I'm super excited
Yeah.
for, which I did not know.
And we're also introducing some new kind of wintry skins as part of this.
Okay.
In general, high level, the event works similarly to the Reaping, where
Okay.
you will, in the Reaping, you got pumpkins, and it gave you free stuff.
I hope it's a Sylvanas
And
skin.
this
I want
time
that
you will get
Sylvanas
peppermint
Christmas skin.
candies that will
I
give you free
love
stuff.
Sylvanas
It
Christmas.
does not have the collecting candy in-game piece.
Okay.
We should not have used candies because people got confused when I mentioned it. And they're like,
Oh, right.
I don't want to have to pick
Oh.
up candy in-game again. It's like,
Right.
we're not
I
doing
thought
that.
it was
Your own
in-game
candy.
candy.
Yeah, no piece of candy. It's
W.
Just, it's
No
like,
piece
it's like
of
pumpkins
candy.
with some changes.
Gotcha.
So can you go to the
W.
event
I was
UI
worried.
screen?
Yule Fest screen?
Yeah, just the main screen.
Yep.
Real quick. So this is the free
The Aladdin
skin
skin is
that you
so
will,
clean.
Free
the
one?
first free skin that you'll be getting. There's 2 free skins.
That's such a
We
good
give
skin.
people
Yeah.
too much free shit in this game, I swear.
What the
Um,
heck?
So you'll be getting a wonderful. I actually don't have the name written on here because I am not prepared.
No, it's not
today.
candy
Christmas
in game.
Aladdin
It's
will
just
call it.
candy from
Christmas-
buying
I think
stuff.
Winter Wishes Aladdin. I
Probably
think is what it's
sounds
actually
about right,
called. Which it's there's even some really cool.
Oh,
effects
it's
stuff in here.
Scylla.
We're
It's
going into
Anubis
some
and
talk.
Scylla.
But yeah, if you
Can
get
see,
3
right?
candies, you'll get this skin for free.
In the bottom
One
right,
thing we
it's
did
the
add is we added
Scylla
a 2
Snow Day
candy reward
skin.
as well.
Nice.
Because I believe there will be 2
Aladdin with a
free
beard. Aladdin with a
candies,
beard.
and
Okay.
then the
And
other
he's
ones
got
will be
Christmas
included,
colors.
Travelers.
Dummy.
So the 2 free ones, if you just get the 2 free ones, you'll get a title. That I don't remember what the title is going to be. I apologize, but you will get
Level 24 doesn't
something,
play its
a
own
collection
game?
reward for free.
This
That's
is,
something
the
we didn't do
dev-
last time, which we
um,
want to make sure there was some kind of
The
free
dev
collection
Smite 2
reward if you
account.
did
I'd be
that.
surprised if
Yeah.
he's
And then
even
if you
level
buy
10 on his
one
main.
traveler on top of your free collection rewards, you'll get the Aladdin skin free. If you get to 4 candies, then you will get a loading frame.
Okay.
Which
I
you can
like
see
the
on the
lo-
rules tab actually.
I hope it's the same
And
loading
then,
frame as on Smite 1.
Yeah.
No.
That's it.
it's-
Okay.
Looks
There's
nice.
not fully details out yet, but as you can see,
Yeah.
that's why I was like,
I don't like
you
it that
choose where we
much.
go.
Yeah. I just wanted to show the loading frame real quick.
Sounds good.
And then if you get to 6 candies, there will be the Snow Day Scylla skin,
I'm so excited.
which
Okay.
will come back as a traveler with some
Hell yeah.
prisms.
We need Sylvanas. We
and
need
it should be really good.
Sylvanas.
Okay.
Also, as part of did I miss anything important on this? No, collect peppermint candies, get free stuff.
Okay.
You can get 2 peppermint candies for free. The other ones will be in travelers as part of this event.
Nice.
One thing that so how do you get your free ones? As part of this update, we will be updating the wandering path. So the wandering path will reset back to level 1.
Right.
And there will be 1 candy free on the wandering path track. There'll also be a bunch of other free rewards on the wandering path track, same as always.
Okay.
And then there's also this new thing, the advent calendar.
Let me just check real quick before I just show.
yeah, it might be. It might
Advent
not.
calendar is kind of a cool
no,
idea.
It's,
Oh, Finn says
I just
hi.
wanted to check. Here's a look at the advent calendar.
yeah. So
Cool.
every day for the first.
Day 1 and 2 already getting diamonds?
That's because he's logged in.
Okay.
There's quite a lot of diamonds in
No,
this.
I'm saying everyone's getting diamonds the first 2 days.
There's quite a lot of
Diamonds for
diamonds.
free.
I'm
Well,
not gonna
I'll
lie.
actually just remove our cams again real quick
we're-
because you can see there's a little bit more information on the right there that's giving away some stuff.
Yeah. So
That's a sneak to peek.
yeah, we're still finalizing all this, but basically, if you log in
I'll move my camera
24
quick.
days,
You guys can see it.
any 24 days
Okay.
between November 18th and December 26th,
Yep.
you'll
up.
get a reward every day for up to 24 days. And then on day 24, you will get a peppermint candy. So
Okay.
that's the
Oh,
other
nice.
free
Okay.
peppermint
Easy
candy.
peasy.
Okay.
So, and there's quite a lot of diamonds in here. There's chest rolls.
Yep.
There's some other stuff. And you'll just get that for logging in. So just
You'll-
log in and get your
You'll.
free stuff. You'll.
All right.
And yeah. And this is
Okay.
obviously on top of the
W
free
free
diamonds you're
stuff.
getting on the Wandering Path, and
Yep.
you're getting for logging in with your daily logins,
Yep.
and
Your Ascension
you're getting from your
passes.
Ascension passes,
Yep.
and so more free stuff. So yeah.
W free stuff.
Awesome.
What if you miss a day? You can miss a day. You don't need to log in
Consecutively every day. That's
So
why
you
we
just
do
have
it
to
for
log
a
in
longer period of
24
time.
times
Yeah,
in the
you
next.
just need to log in that number of days over the course of the time
45
from
days.
November 18th to December 26th.
Sweet.
Next, we should probably go. Do you want to look at the other stuff first? Do you
Wait,
want to look at
the
Aladdin
thing
first?
that we said. You know what I want to see.
This
This is unrelated. It's not part of the event.
Oh,
We do it
not
afterwards.
yet. We're
There's
not
more to
yet.
the event?
Yeah. So,
Should we have a little close look at that Aladdin skin?
yeah, let's do the
real
Aladdin
quick?
skin.
Head
Okay.
jam.
Okay.
Let me
so,
get to that.
This Aladdin skin allows us to talk about something else as well.
Oh, dissertation time.
Dissertation time.
Dun, dun,
Are you gonna pull
dun.
that up first,
Okay.
or you want
No, let's show the skin.
Okay, we'll show the skin first, and then we'll talk about the.
Because then we can just go to that as
yeah.
well. Okay. Oh, back in game. Have
Okay.
yourself.
So, Aladdin.
Yeah.
This is Winter Wishes Aladdin. The most, like, the effects all generally look pretty good, right? I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
You know, they're Christmassy.
Aw.
You know, you got little snowflakey
That looks
effects.
good.
There is a Santa hat on the genie as well as on Aladdin, so they're
That
both
looks good.
dressed up for the season. But I think the most fun part.
Wait, I wanna go into
is
the ult.
change to the ult here. They went a little bit
Which,
extra.
to be honest, I didn't think we were ever going to
That looks so
do. You know
good.
what?
Isn't
when,
it
when
great?
everyone said there's going to be a Aladdin
It's
skin,
snowing.
this
That
is what
looks
we wanted
so
to see.
good.
Snowing.
This was so very unexpected to see internally.
Yeah.
My God, did they go above and beyond?
Why does the Emir have such a big
Like,
shield?
stuff like this isn't easy,
And
by the way.
can
guys.
you reset cooldowns one more time just so you can hear? There's also Christmas music playing in the lamp.
Oh, that's nice.
So
He just has a beard. Go fuck yourself, Xander. Why does he have such a big shield?
He just plays Jingle Bells. I'm
Yep,
sorry
yep,
it's so
yep.
quiet, chat.
Yeah.
I wasn't prepared for that one.
It is there. I can hear
yeah,
it.
so it's fun. The other thing
Ooh, some
worth
people are very
mentioning
astute.
here
Yeah.
is we had teased
Oh,
that there
jeez.
is a soft rework for a god in this update.
Okay.
Aladdin's
And god
getting
that
the
is receiving
soft
that soft
rework. What?
is Aladdin. I have a dissertation here from Pon, who could not be on the show because he
Aladdin?
is currently feeding his child, working
But
from
we'll
home
be
today.
here Friday.
But he'll be here on Friday, and he will go through it more on Friday. And
looked
I'm
like
going to
everything
read
was
through his long
pretty much the
dissertation,
same.
and then we'll
Is
talk
that
more about what
shield
all
part
is
of the
actually
rework?
changing.
We'll try and paste it on screen too and
Yeah.
follow along with you all. Here you
Okay,
go.
so Pon says, hey y'all,
Oh, nice.
Aladdin is a god with a ton of unique things going on, but the combination of effects and ways to approach team fights has led him to a really rough state. Currently, he is the most banned and very successful jungler at the highest level of plays. But even in that case, he doesn't see much play in the grand scheme of things. Everywhere else, he is the lowest performing god. And I will ad-lib here and say, like, if he's on your team, you are probably going to lose, like, that level of low performance.
That's not great.
And with nearly the least popularity. And if you average all of the modes, then he takes the cake, with the Morrigan being a close second. This is likely due to in terms of popularity, this is likely due to a combination of his difficulty of play, mechanically with quick refires and a high-risk engage jungler, and just how much room for error with an ultimate as unique as his. I want to be clear that gods being difficult or having high skill ceilings is not a bad thing. But God's skill ceilings
I've
being
already
20 stories above the rest of the cast to the
Oh,
point
wait.
nobody can enjoy him is this taken too far. My goal with this soft rework is not to make him a middle-of-the-pack difficulty god. He will likely still be better in the hands of the skilled, but this should hopefully let him feel more impactful to most players
not blocking
and
anything, that
alleviate
guy.
some of the major pain points that really push
Crazy.
him that extra step at high levels. The first major step is to his ultimate. It can now kill targets outright, as a skill shot with the big windup should be able to do. It also no longer restores health, which is both often a reason why it was bad to cast, but also some of the major reasons it broke high-level play. Additionally, when it brings people into the lamp, it will incur a higher cooldown, and the fight is centered more around Aladdin and his target. Everyone else coming in, regardless of team, will take and deal less damage. They are there to support the fight, not to be fodder for Aladdin, and not to be the primary way someone dies. These all combined should be a healthier version of his ultimate and really reduce some of the major whiplash that often feels frustrating rather than cool. The second major change is to his genie charges. These, I lost my notes, I'm sorry. These allow him to call his genie to augment his attacks. He functionally right now always has 2 charges, giving him 5 abilities to quickly dump on someone, deleting them if you are even a little bit ahead, and can execute on firing them all quickly. The change is to reduce the charges to 1, but let them generate more frequently. With this change, Kit Dubnica is less of a focus and allows us to put more oomph back into his abilities, making him feel better without all-in committing.
Okay.
His third ability in particular is being shifted to focus more on disruption rather than being free setup for his follow-up attacks. This is why most of his abilities saw some level of base damage or scaling adjustments. The final major change is a lot of smaller ones. Small things like the reaction time players have to Kufic Invocation, clean up to it not being refireable when being CC'd, base health adjustments for an assassin that generally has to commit, and interaction size lamp so people don't get freely krakened upon leaving should all add up to general feels improvements for the Aladdin and also players.
That is actually...
In closing, Aladdin had
overall,
a lot
I
of
think
potential
good
to be a
changes
much
for
more
him.
engaging god for a wider pool of players. But the initial tuning and design decisions led him to a state of frustration and drastic unpopularity. While I am proud of his abilities and how much unique playstyle they bring, it was not successful and would not have been good to continue to leave him in this state. These adjustments should hopefully let him shine better without lowering his skill ceiling and skill expression too greatly. I hope this sets up a core to be in a better place to begin investigating new aspect ideas for him.
Aspect ideas.
Thanks, y'all. We'll be around to answer questions, especially on Friday for the big balance patch show.
I'm excited.
Thank you, Pon.
Okay,
I'm
so,
excited.
so what do we actually do? I have the list of things right here. So I will continue to read through the
This
things
is the
that
important part.
are happening.
What are the changes?
Increased intelligence scaling on basic attacks from 20% to 30%. Increased base health from 498 to 525, so 27 additional base health. Increased health per level from 92.6 to 97.5.
92
So his level
per
20
level.
health will go from 2351 to 2475. So we'll have an extra 125 health at level.
Dude,
max
the
level.
health just seems whatever.
His passive.
Uh-huh.
The Wealth Wish is being reworked.
It should be. No.
To God kills and assists provide 33% more gold, and gain 7.5% bonus gold from all other sources for 180 seconds. So, yeah, you got to pull up. Thank you.
It's not the smallest, but I'll do my
Okay.
best.
There we go.
Yeah. So, so a little bit more of a longer time period, right?
So it's just-
and a little bit,
Worst players will be
Less
able to use
Less
Wealth Wish
volatility.
and not
Yeah,
just
that's
win the
get
game.
kills during that time period or not.
Because good players
there is,
abuse Wealth
decreased
Wish.
Genie charges from 2 to
This
1.
is the big one. One of the big ones.
And decreased the charge cooldown from 15 to 10 seconds. And now you get -1 cooldown for each enemy slain and -5 seconds for gods.
Yeah.
So you can get these charges back pretty quickly in the course of a fight.
Yeah, especially while jungling as well. If you're utilizing those refire charges, you're still getting them back.
Persephone
into decent
2.0?
places as well.
This
Yeah.
character's nothing like
Kufic
Persephone.
Invocation. Increase minimum
Persephone
time
was
fire from
reworked
0.1
because she
to
was
0.2
frustrating to
seconds.
play against. Aladdin was
Increase the
reworked because
pre-fire
nobody
on
can play
firing
him.
the projectiles from 0 to 0.067 seconds. Decrease the max starting angle, so it won't start completely shotgunned anymore.
Okay.
From 90 to 75. Increase the return time or the refire time for return projectiles start traveling from 0.3
Yeah, it's
to
a
0.5
soft
seconds.
rework for Aladdin.
Adjusted some visual and audio tells for better clarity these stages. Increased sending small damage.
That's
so
going
when they're going out,
outwards. Yep.
from 30 to 110 to 35 to 155, which it's a lot more damage, right?
Especially towards the late game.
Decreased the sending small intelligence scaling from 45 to 40. Decreased sending small strength scaling from 40 to 35. Increased sending large damage scaling from 50 to 250 to 60 to 280. And decreased the scaling from 81 to 72 and the strength scaling from 72
Some
to
base
60 to
damage
280.
increases, especially going to the late, while some intelligence and strength scaling decreases.
Yeah.
Yep. Increased
A
small
strength
return
decrease on an
damage,
assassin
base
doesn't matter
damage
too much
from
because a lot of their
2080 to
damage comes from
2100.
like Heartseekers and
increased
Crushers.
Increased the scaling on that from 30 to 35. And we fixed an issue where being crowd control would stop your ability
Oh,
to
nice.
refire it.
Yeah,
So,
that must not have been an easy one to fix. Good stuff.
on his 2, we've increased the damage, particularly the base damage. So it starts at 90 instead of at 70. And we've increased the punch scaling from 15 int plus 30 strength to 20 int plus 35 strength.
That knockback
per
duration is
punch,
pretty
per
important, and
punch,
it's
yeah.
also
So
knocking
that
away.
still will deal quite a lot of damage.
That's
And
interesting.
on his 3, we have increased the landing intelligence scaling from 55 to 70. So
Pretty big jump.
pretty big jump there. Increased Genie knockback duration from 0.5 to 0.7.
Which would only happen if you do the refire.
And Genie knockback now knocks away from the landing location, whereas previously it was a knock up. right?
Yeah, so that way it's a little bit, while it's longer, it's a little bit less intense.
Sorry, I needed a drink after all that reading. Fixed an issue where the refire prompt would appear even if you had no charge to use.
Which
so.
is good because that's like one of the new changes that they wouldn't have seen, but Pon already preemptively fixed that.
And then lastly,
me to
not
take
really
it?
lastly. Yeah, go for it.
Sure. Remove the self heal up to 50%. Remove the enemy heal up to 50%. Removed as a result of the above. The ultimate can now can deal damage to enemies below this 50% threshold and kill enemies. New, gain 35% of Aladdin's max health as a shield. You saw it on the Ymir when we actually went in game. Enemy gains 35% of Aladdin's max health as a shield.
So both combatants will be getting
So
that.
both.
I like this change to the
non-combat
non-combatants, the
interaction.
damage reduction
Combatants
and
are
damage
unchanged.
taken. I like that.
Non-combatants are ephemeral. What?
Ephemeral.
Ephemeral. Okay. They deal less damage but take less damage, including from combatants.
Yeah. Main idea there.
So main idea is
if
it's like
we
a one-on-one.
fight each other, it's more of a one-on-one.
It's more of a one-on-one than
This is
people
so bad?
jumping
Why do
in
you think this
goon
is
squad.
bad?
Okay. Increase non-combatant damage done reduction from 10% to 33%. Decrease non-combatant damage taken from plus 10% to minus 33%. Increase base damage 80 to 320.
I was only doing 80
150
before.
to
Yeah, there you go.
550. Increase
I'm
the strength
curious
scaling
why
by
he thinks
15%. Increase the intelligence scaling by 25%.
Because for
90% intelligence
99.999%
decrease cooldown. It was 110 going down to 100.
players,
It's now going to be 90 flat.
this is
And new
the
cooldown
biggest
is increased
positive
by
of
a
all
flat
time.
30 seconds on a successful transfer to the lamp.
enemies
Yeah,
shouldn't get
people are saying
anything.
execute
Enemies
and
get
not
stuff
execute,
currently.
it just deals damage,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And it dealt damage before, but it
Yeah,
could not
Shield Splitter
kill
might be
you.
crazy.
If it so it was actually like counterintuitive. that
Shield
you should
Splitter
not
Aladdin might be
lamp ult a
crazy.
low health target because that low health target
We'll
was
just
going to be
gain
healed
health again.
Yeah.
right?
Especially
So
late game when they could one-shot you.
now,
back.
if you do lamp a low health target, you can just kill them, right? And if you lamp a high health target, then you will pull them into the lamp
Top
with you and you both have
1%?
a
Not
shield.
even the top 1%.
But they will still take damage.
There's
by being
probably
hit.
10
And the
players
last
that
note
can
on
play
here
this
is
character
increase the
well enough
interact
to not
size
be
of the lamp
on
in
your
the
team.
main map from 2 meters to 4.5 should make it a little bit easier to interact with. This means players will be less clumped up on leaving the lamp, assuming they interacted at a larger
Oh,
range.
sure, because depending on where you interact,
he's still favored
to
in the
Where you're
matchup.
gonna come out. Okay,
I
good to
actually
know.
forgot about that.
He gets
Good to
cooldown
know.
resets,
And
and
if
he
you kill
can
them
still
with the
double
link,
punch
still go
you
in?
because he
Nope,
can.
you do
Well,
not. It's just
I guess
you just kill them with
that wouldn't work
There will
anymore
be
'cause you can't
obviously
double
all
punch
these
'cause
notes
you only
will
have
be
one
part of the
cast.
patch notes when they do come out
Nobody's
next
lamping
week.
1
However,
HP
we'll
targets.
probably do an update.
Literally
where I'll
everybody
release
is.
them on
That's part of the
Friday
issue
as
with
well,
this character
because
is people don't know when to
it's
lamp.
the show.
Yeah, so that
Just
was
a lot to cover there
a
on
lot,
the Aladdin.
a lot to cover on the Aladdin soft rework.
I
didn't
don't
see
mean
what hard
this
rework is at this point. I'm just kidding.
Disrespectfully,
Um,
I mean,
Good stuff.
for
Ron.
literally
Good stuff. No, I
everybody
think it's good.
watching
I think
this,
that, like,
this is a positive.
When we have a character that is
This
like,
is a positive.
both
Literally
the most
everybody
powerful
watching this,
character
it's a
for the
positive.
highest skill players and the
And 10's probably
the
a little unfair.
least
There's probably
powerful character
25,
in the
30 players
game
that can play
for
Aladdin
everybody
well
else.
enough.
Including,
It's impossible
like,
to
the
balance.
ranked
He's a good
highlight
character.
Yeah,
But-
this includes rank. This isn't
We're not
just
talking about
like
0.1. We're
massive
talking about
positive.
0.01.
yeah, it's like only like the very highest elo of ranked could make Aladdin work.
Like-
Everybody else, it was like
Probably like less than 100 players.
yeah.
You know?
So when you get to that, then you can never buff the character because
Yeah.
it's going to break the game at the ultra high level.
Yeah,
You
there's
can never
probably
nerf the
this isn't going to be a
characters
perfect
because
rework.
it's
They're going to
all-
have
it's
to go
like
back in and change
already
something.
at a
They're
win
already
rate that's not
suffering.
tenable.
Yeah.
However,
so hopefully
this is a
just gets the
massive
character into a
positive.
place where he still feels like Aladdin. He's still doing Aladdin-y things, but it's
The
at a
problem,
balance
though,
point that
Orphan,
we're able to
I get
continue
what you're
to iterate
saying.
on to
The
make
problem with
him,
the
more healthy.
wealth wish.
So, give him a try on
is-
PTS today. Also in Yule Fest.
It was
to loop back
a-
to the Yule Festing.
Yes.
I'm gonna mute over this because
this update that have.
Did you want me to go
candies.
in game for these?
For one of them, if we could.
I'm gonna turn it down. It's just Yule Fest. Yule Fest.
Do you just want to look
The
at
biggest problem
the
with Aladdin
Traveler's First
was two things.
Okay.
It was the
Let's wait 50
two
seconds.
being able to use your two
To reset.
quickly off of using your
That's
three
okay.
and using like the
There's
knock
other
up
things to do.
dash
You saw it a
auto
little
attack
bit
for a
earlier
Hydra's
on, and
proc
we will
that
probably
allows you to
show
just
you
kind of
in
one
game
shot.
as well.
You
Clumsy,
jump
you
in,
wanna mention it? You
knock
wanna
them
talk
up,
about it?
auto
You
dash
see it
auto,
in
and you
game.
literally
we
just
can
one
talk
shot
about it?
We can do
somebody.
that while we're waiting real quick.
Okay, we can do this. This is not part of the
Good
Yule
players
Fest.
also
It's not part
abuse
of the
the
Yule
wealth
Fest.
wish.
Yeah.
The problem is the
This is
wealth
something
wish a lot of the
that-
time
I mean,
was a bit of a coin flip.
Everyone was
And if you
asking
got
for
the
it. When
kill,
we finally
you were
got
set.
Smite cards
You were set.
into Smite 2
If
by
you
the
didn't
ones,
get
you're
the
like,
kill,
but
your game was
Clumsy,
pretty much
not
over
everyone else
for a
attacked.
while.
Where's the teleport effects? The thing is
This
we
now
were
makes it so
always
there's
planning
less
to
of
do
like
that.
a
They
coin
just
flip
took more
on
time.
this
They were
early
the-
game
you know, the
interaction, which I think is
pit
just an
stop, getting
all-out
ready, reps,
positive.
changing of the wheels, but Smite cards back, baby, as teleporter skins.
So teleport skins are available. You did see it earlier on. I will showcase it a little bit later, but that was just buying me enough time to get out of this lobby and have it close so I can go in and show you all the other skins.
Do you have the? Do you just want to look at the Smite cards right now? Since we're
Yeah.
Nope,
What?
because okay, I can do that now.
But you said we didn't
Sorry,
talk about
sorry.
it. I'm
just showing.
excited.
I was going to show in game.
Oh, okay. Either one.
Well, this, yeah, we can just look at the.
Just trying to get.
It's in the supporter store.
In the supporter store.
Yeah, for the record, it was really hard talking about this one because everyone's like, but where's the teleport effect skins? We always wanted them to
Yeah,
be
we did.
teleport effect skins. It just needed a little bit more time. They have put a little bit more effort into it. Look at the way they shake and stuff in the rotating screen.
Yeah.
There will be 4 different skins there. think it was like the Sun Wukong, Aphrodite, Zeus, and the basic.
W.
Yeah.
I broke it.
Smite cart teleporter.
Two of them are
Actually,
showing,
two
okay.
of them were the only ones that worked on the rotator last time in
Oh.
dev for some
Okay.
reason. But
Yeah, if you go to your profile screen, you might be able to see the other ones. But
Scared of doing that.
yep,
Yeah.
true.
that's
Safety
right.
first. We leaking
Biggest
everything.
I've seen yet. Wait, what?
Okay,
what part is
where are
the
we going
carts?
now with the?
Do you wanna look at the,
Wonder
uh,
markets?
Yeah, let's
We'll
look at the
come back.
travelers.
Okay, which traveler first?
Let's do festive.
I agree,
nitwits.
because it just means
Bum, bum,
teleporters
bum.
staying in the game.
Ah,
I hate
This is the way to go in
teleporters.
game for this one.
This
but
is the
we
one
can-
that you and
I
Pond
do-
were like
I
teasing
hate
about.
I love this skin.
Yeah.
I think that this skin is great.
This is a skin.
This is. I love
What
this like
is
kind of
that?
cartoony. Like. It just looks so cool. I don't know. I
No,
love it.
it is a very cool,
What the
aesthetically pleasing
fuck
skin.
is that?
It is his soulless eyes that
I wanna
bore
see the other
deep into
skins.
my very core that I
I
will
got a
be
candy.
terrified to play
Yep.
against.
So one thing that is
Dude, this
different
is
about
like
this
the
time is
Grinch
that you will
deer.
get the
Give
candy
him
automatically when you buy a traveler that has the candy in it.
Oh.
coins?
So you don't have to spend coins to get
What?
your so it's just
They
easier.
have so many coins. They could spend more coins.
I don't know. We thought it would just be better. Just be like,
It's kind.
yeah, because we found that basically everybody just immediately bought the pumpkin from the last one. So we're like, we'll
You
just
should
give
have
it to you.
upcharged it.
Yeah. So can you go to the base one, which is the
I thought
most-
that was. Sorry,
no, this
my
is the
apologies.
base one.
This is the
Yeah.
base one. My
Yeah, so this
apologies.
is the base version of this skin, and I love it. I think it's just like I don't know, just the details of the materials in terms of the fabrics, and I don't know, it just looks so interestingly stylized in a way that is new to the game.
Then obviously I just showcased that one anyway, which is the Holly Berry version.
Yes.
Holly Berry, very nice. And then Grumbles as another variation.
Even more cursed if you wanted.
Yeah, and
he's
you
the
notice,
Krampus.
he has well, no, that's the last one.
Oh, what?
He does have different horns.
Did I just guess?
He does have different horns.
Yeah.
Yes, and then the last one is Krampus.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And
Derpy Krampus, that's what I said.
He's
Okay.
got a little tongue. Wait,
Yep.
what?
yeah, he has a tongue, and he also has a different sweater pattern.
Oh yeah, look at
He
that.
does.
Yeah. So I think these are pretty fun. I like them a lot, and this will be, and it also comes with this.
Oh, Home for the Holidays. I love that name.
Yeah, a cool new recall skin.
Very cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you want me to go in game to showcase some of the abilities on that? or-
Yeah, we can go to one if you want to. It also does have the Nitwit announcer pack included
yeah,
here,
that's
so he has his own announcer pack. So this is an all new skin. This was made especially for Smite 2. Doesn't have a Smite 1 equivalent if you're new to it, and I think it turned out really cool.
He doesn't need pants.
Why is it pantsless? He's like, Winnie the Pooh.
He enjoys the weather.
And any possible chance we're going to see the new anti-heal items? Yeah, we are going to cover those before we call it
new
for the day.
Yeah,
anti-heal
yeah.
items
So we still have a lot to
let's-
go.
More?
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's a little look at this skin. Let me just set 120 real quick. Pow. We got stars and snow.
That looks
Yeah.
like it's hard to tell where the edges of that are.
Oh,
Throws that
it's
little like
wrapping.
present wrapping.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's smart.
Yeah, if you grab somebody, you just want to
I
pop.
should
I feel like it-
that real quick too.
I don't love that.
Yeah.
I've been typing about
Oh,
Yeah, it's like the
anti-heal a
wrapping.
lot.
I just thought that was so
Anti-heal
like
and the
thematically
healing as a whole,
appropriate.
like, stolen
You made
the
the last one for this
balance.
because he enjoys this.
The
kids
creepy children laughing.
Yeah,
It just
yeah,
makes
I did hear the
skin
children.
even more cursed. Yup.
I don't
Yeah.
like
Yeah, that's a
that.
thing. That's gonna happen.
And the ult.
It's got like a ribbon effect to it.
Okay.
Yeah,
the
and I
jingles as
believe
well.
there's a VXG on this skin.
Really?
I can try.
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, is he
Oh,
riding?
I'm
oh,
riding.
Oh,
I'm
he's like
riding the
full-on
candy
riding
cane.
it.
Let's go.
Yes.
Wow. That's
Yeah,
pretty
so
dope.
the VXG I love.
That's pretty sweet.
I think that there's just a lot of fun stuff on this
Bro,
skin.
if I get soloed by
if
this
you-
skin and I start seeing this coming back to base,
me in lane like that, man.
Yeah, just slapping his booty and
Oh my
running
God.
it down.
While the children scream,
I might be
Yeah.
calling it.
Uh,
there.
laugh or whatever it is.
And
might move on
can you run a
from
couple
Smite.
of the jokes or voice lines just so people can
Yep.
hear it? Oh,
No.
they aren't hooked up. Okay, well,
He does say bring it though.
yeah. Okay.
They are not hooked up right now.
Rip.
Oh. Oh, we got some.
Yeah.
Nice.
We got-
This is
We got
We
some
don't normally
such
showcase
good
these. Are my
skin.
apologies for not being this
No,
prepared.
this
Okay.
gives me
It just I wanted to show this
the
skin because I thought it was
Cthulhu
pretty cool, and I
the
wanted to show
tier
the
5
VXG in particular.
Cthulhu skin from Smite
Okay, cool.
1.
What else we got?
Next, we have a classic skin making its return to Smite 2.
Sylvanas.
For Shibalanke.
Jabalonke.
We have Darkest Night.
Dun, dun, dun.
I love this.
He's all wrapped up for the winner.
Yeah, the update on this skin I think looks solid. I think the
materials
materials
look
look
clean
great as
and
always. This is the base
I don't
version
like
of
the
this skin. There are 3 prisms that are included with
like
it.
the
The
skin.
Black
Nice.
Mirage,
I love the purple.
very shadowy.
Fresnel.
Then there's Ivory Oak.
Oh,
I like this one a lot.
Yeah,
This
that's
is the one I
cool.
would probably use.
Then there is also Wrath.
It's not like a
Yeah.
bad
Okay,
skin,
the red
but it's
tinge is
I
very
just
crimson.
I'm towards it.
Along with that, you'll also get the Peppermint Candy.
Yep.
And also a title available in this as well, Darkest Night.
Yep.
Awesome.
Very cool.
And then we do have one more Traveler in this
One
update,
Traveler, okay.
which is going to be I believe it's called Royal Blue.
Royal Blue.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
So
that's
this
kind of a
is
cool skin.
a heroic Pele
Oh,
skin.
this is why you've been
Okay.
playing
The
so much
skin.
Pele in
This is
the
why I've
play
been playing so much
test.
Pele. Yeah.
I didn't even
testing
put
the
2 and
skin.
2
Yeah.
together.
And
Queen and King title.
it
Gives, like,
comes with a
Frozen
Queen and King
vibes.
title.
I kinda
It's
like
really
the
cool.
skin.
Animated badge. The
Frozen Pele.
Yeah,
frame
like,
is pretty
click that
sweet
badge.
too.
That thing looks cute.
Yeah. So this is the second animated badge in the game.
It's adorable.
Yep.
Second animated badge. No, I didn't realize we only had so few.
Yeah, we only have 2.
Very
So and the
Angry face.
and the cool frame. And this will be, I believe, a little bit less expensive than a normal Traveler because just of the skin level that it is, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
It doesn't have a
That
bunch of
makes sense.
prisms and stuff. So if you're looking for a less expensive way
Not
to
bad.
get a peppermint candy,
Not a bad
or
one.
you just want a really clean
It
skin,
looks
Yeah, it's
nice.
just
the
a good
effects also
recolor.
look great on this.
It's
we
just a
aren't
good
going to go in
recolor.
game on this one right now because we have a million
I
other
think
things
it's
to talk
I think
about.
it's a
Maybe
little bit
next
more than a
technically.
recolor.
But
But
yeah,
she
I
has,
think
like, the
all of the
icicles,
skins
like,
in this
on
update
the,
look pretty sick.
The greaves and
I have
on
one
the
final
shoulders.
skin related note that Frostward and Artemis will be going up to full price when this comes out.
Right,
So
okay.
she's still on her launch discount. So if you want Frostward and
A diamond
Artemis
skin
at
style
this
one?
kind of
Yeah,
rate,
yeah,
you have
kind of.
until the update to take advantage of that.
Awesome.
Yeah, it is very
That's it.
similar to the diamond skins.
On the skins, I believe.
That's it for the skins. And we already looked at the teleport effects,
Yes, kind of.
kind of.
Yep.
We didn't show them in game. We should show them in game. Not that I'm excited for
What
them.
else
or
have we
anything.
got other than that? I need to
Okay,
go
this
for?
patch is next week,
we,
yes.
We do need to look at the new
18.
anti-heal items.
Or sorry,
so we're going to
17.
talk about
17.
Leaks.
we're going to talk about we're going to talk about conquest changes, which I
Oh,
don't really
yeah,
have too much
right,
to show, but it's a lot of stuff to talk through.
Yeah.
And then we're going to talk about the anti-heal item stuff, and then everything else. And there's a lot of other stuff still. Everything else we're going to talk about on Friday. So this is part 1 of patch notes. Kind of part 2 will be on Friday.
Put clumsy
Um,
on what?
Oh God, only 7 minutes left. Yes. Okay. So conquest. I'm just going to start talking.
We're going over, so just keep going.
Yeah. The Pathfinder, the speed
course,
/
Ben.
yellow buff.
Oh yeah.
This will no longer provide health and mana on jungle monsters slain. This has been moved to jungle starters. So
Yes.
your ability to
Pathfinder?
clear the jungle
No,
as a jungler
not
without
Apex.
taking a ton of damage is no longer reliant on having yellow buff. It is reliant on having the jungle starter.
Big W.
Don't care.
We also fixed an issue where this would only remove item protection. I guess as part of the Pathfinder.
Sure.
Yeah. So it should be a really good change for junglers. Kill formula adjustments. We have seen feedback that leads can be wiped away too quickly by a single pick or two, and that
Wait.
sometimes kills can become inefficient to go for.
Yeah.
We want to bring the extremes a little closer to even. It's still important for shutdowns to properly reward players for the difficulty of their kill. We just think these values were tuned too aggressively. As a side change, we're also lowering the base XP reward slightly, as this change does introduce extra volatility in the game when Snowball can be very extreme.
Yeah.
So base XP reward is going to go from 130 to 100. We're decreasing the inferior and superior victim bonus XP per
If
level.
someone's below or above you
Yeah.
in level.
And also the gold. So basically, like the amount of bonus that you're getting for killing somebody above or below you has been changed.
And
a
all of
little
this
bit.
will be on Friday. We're going to go over it some more with patch notes.
Yes. And that will hopefully address this in
Yeah.
more front.
Yeah, the goal really is to make sure that, we don't eliminate Snowball. It should still exist to an extent, but, that one feeling of someone being, 5 levels ahead and just really going on a rampage
Yeah.
and then finally dying, because that usually does happen in team-based games, and suddenly it feels like a massive swing.
Yeah, no, I like
that
this.
shouldn't
This
feel
is a
like
good one.
nearly as
This is a
much
good
of
one.
a swing.
Orphan,
It
thank you
should
for the
still
sub,
matter.
man.
It
Thank
always
you
has
for
to
the
matter.
sub.
Right, this is a MOBA after all, but it won't be so impactful. Normalizing that.
There it is. It
God
was a little
response.
delayed, but thank you,
So
buddy.
we're changing the amount of time that you are staring at gray screen upon dying.
At a very specific part of the game.
A very
as well.
specific part of the
Wait.
game. So
Death timers?
we are decreasing the respawn duration per level from 3.0 seconds to 2.5 seconds. So
Okay.
in early game, you will have less time dead when you're
Yes.
dead. And we're decreasing the respawn overtime threshold from 30 minutes to 20 minutes. So basically, after 20 minutes, you will start to have longer, just by default, respawn times. So basically dying in the first 20 minutes, you will be dead for less time.
Yeah.
After 20 minutes, you will probably be dead for between 20 and 30 minutes. It'll probably be about the same as it is now, and longer than that, it's gonna be a lot longer.
Yeah. Do you have Matt's commentary on there as well? I know
I
he
don't.
Oh, it
Not.
might need to refresh, but I don't know what that's going to do.
I'm in a different doc. Let me go. Get that.
Oh, the base
He
teleporters
just had some
were
good
also
commentary on
increased.
like the decision making.
A little
why,
less
the fact
bad
that, like,
then.
pacing has changed so drastically from where Smite 2 started, and these respawn timers haven't changed since then. And bringing them back to the way they are now, just like brings things more in line to the way you'd expect the game pacing to flow, especially in the early to mid game. But then when the game is kind of meant to be ending past the 30+ minute mark, that's when things start, escalating back to where we would.
The
be
kill and shutdown
pre-patch.
system.
Yeah.
It's just closer together.
Yeah.
Punish-
So
punish
I
for
have the
dying-
specific wording here. We've seen feedback that respawn timers can be quite punishing, especially
answer
around
in a
20 to
second.
25 minutes. Generally, we want respawns to start going long at an appropriate time when the match is feeling like it should end. The respawn formula for Conquest has not changed since closed alpha, when overall match pacing was much shorter. So we're adjusting things to better fit the tempo of Conquest in its current state. With these
The
changes,
Moonlight
respawn
change is
timers in the
interesting,
mid and
too.
beginning of late game will be most noticeably reduced, but after 30 minutes, respawns will be the same like they are now to help games to end. Respawn changes can introduce volatility in match length of field, so we'll be keeping a close eye on the impact.
Perfect.
Okay. Base teleporters. We are increasing the base teleporter cooldown from 210 seconds to 240 seconds. And using a base teleporter before the match starts now applies a reduced cooldown of 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think this means just like 2 10 seconds.
Yes.
Oh,
So
2 10 seconds.
If the game hasn't started yet, you can use the base teleporter for effectively free.
When we say
Wait,
game started,
that's
what do we mean?
so- I think
Minions
it's 0
spawn?
on the clock.
Minions
I think
spawn.
0 on the clock.
So
Okay.
bad.
Just double checking.
Yep.
No,
So in
that's
theory, you can go
actually
invade as a
so
5-star.
bad.
Invade
Because
base
now
and go
you
back
need
out
to
and
buy
teleport.
immediately coming out of
Technically,
base,
before
and then you
before
need
the
to
game starts.
sprint out, and then you need to stand
Moonlight.
still
Increasing
for
the Moonlight
35
shard
seconds
spawn rate at the ritual site
to
by
make
plus
sure that an enemy
25%
doesn't.
up to
Like you
plus
actually have to
150%
be
when all
like
5
ready
teammates
right
are
at the
standing on
beginning of the
site.
game.
So if your team is grouped up, you are going to get shards quicker
Yes.
on the spawn rate. We're also fixing an issue where the ritual
No,
site
Smite
would
2's
not
not dying,
begin
man.
spawning
What?
shards when it changed hands after a few seconds, so that should help that feel better. And it now spawns shards every 2 seconds while it's alive, even when it's active, even when neither team is standing over it.
Yep, so we actually saw that a little bit earlier when Hindu was showing off some of the skins, is that no one was actually on the middle pad, and yet it was still raining down shards. So that way, if you kind of get there later, if there's a team fight that happens, people are dead, it's actually really important to go collect those missing shards.
Lane menu
I don't love that.
quality of life.
I
we
don't
have a
love
lot
the
of changes
teleporter
to
thing.
make-
So one last thing, it'll also just help speed up that ritual phase just a little bit more, because we had a lot of feedback saying that the Moonlight ritual phase, specifically once
Once
the
it's
ritual has
spawned.
spawned, the sentence
Yeah.
has spawned, just takes a little bit too long.
Sure.
We're very happy with the way the phase as a whole is working, but
Doesn't
specifically
it
that
promote
component of it,
invades
we
though?
want to speed up just a little
No,
bit.
yeah, there's
especially
so
if
much
you're committing
time in the
your
beginning of the
team.
game.
Sorry.
You can
No,
invade
you're good.
anyway.
Lane minion quality.
The
of
only
life.
thing it promotes
changes
is
to make
teleporting
minion
out of
movement
base.
slightly more smooth and deliberate, and to reduce visual jitter and instant direction changes that can be jarring when trying to clear waves. So we have increased the lane minion animation smoothing and fixed
You
an
have
issue
plenty
where
of time
lane
to
minions
invade
would
right
not
now.
animate briefly when first coming into view. In terms of
It
formation
just
and
promotes
spacing, they now follow
teleporting
each
out
other
of
more
base and then
closely when
sprinting
passing
to
down
the enemy
lane.
side of the map.
You've
If
adjusted
they're
the
not
combat
ready, then you just
formation
have a
so
free
it
kill.
spreads so that minions of the same wave more consistently form a line perpendicular to their target. Minions can no longer step backwards when falling into formation. We've lowered minion acceleration values overall, so less frantic movement when switching targets, and recovering from hit reactions is no longer instant.
Nice.
Oh,
And
okay.
targeting
W,
we've slightly
minion
decreased
movement is
melee
terrible
and
in this
ranged
game.
Minion attack ranges, and there's an S1 Smite 1 parity change that was pre OB21 but wasn't in other patch notes. We've increased the hostile target decay time from 0.15 to 2 seconds, which is the duration lane minions consider enemy gods a priority after the damage a nearby ally god.
I like that.
And
That's
we
good.
have reduced the range
That's good.
in
That's
which
a good change.
Minions target other minions, and we have fixed ranged minions, archers, prioritizing towers outside the tower's radius, and fixed an area in solo lane where minions would sidestep around.
This was a bad
invisible
one, too.
blocking
One of the
shield.
things that when we were working on Smite 2, just from the get-go, that never felt consistently correct, that we are always working on, and we're gonna
Minions.
continue to do so even past this,
Yeah.
was just the minion interaction
Sure.
in the lane.
Yeah,
And
minion
that's happening
interaction
so
is
much. I
so
mean, that is
bad.
like the core of the game to an extent, is like the lane
W.
phase, or at least the core of the
W.
early to mid game. So whenever the minions just don't feel good enough, like it's just a visceral experience. So not everyone is really understanding. It's not very conscious feeling. For those who are hyper experienced, they might be like, oh,
But you will
these
notice it.
minions aren't really grouping at the wave that I would intuitively expect.
Yeah.
But we're constantly fixing these. So shout out to Matt Zaneski and
There's
programming
so
as
many
well,
things
Jordan, 'cause
changing
they're
on this
constantly
patch.
making
This
these small
patch is
fixes,
huge.
and it's not easy to narrow down. It's one of those things
Sure.
that you can't just be like, let's just do what Smite 1 did. It's like, okay, well, how did they do it, and how did they do it over the years, and the different engines as well is not going to make that as simple to prepare.
Agreed. It'll always be.
I wouldn't say waves are
looking to improve on its
fixed.
time.
Waves are hopefully
Yeah.
better.
And the last thing we're talking about today, we do have a lot more stuff to talk about
Dun, dun, dun.
on Friday, but we're going to talk about the anti-heal item pass.
Okay.
Because we definitely want feedback about these from PTS today.
Yeah, this is going to be in
Yeah.
PTS. You guys are going to see
I think
it.
that's
It's
the
got a
reason we
filter
went
to
through
it.
so many things today, chat, is because this is all going to be available for you to playtest right after the show,
Exactly.
supposedly, all through the weekend. So,
Wow.
gives you a bit more insight on what's
You
going on
missed a
here
lot of
and not be
changes,
confused
yes.
when you go in and go, why are the minions better? Or,
Yes.
Yeah.
Because we
agree,
changed minion
Trank.
stuff, like
I
part of the reason I'm
agree.
saying that is like, if you see minions acting
The
weirdly,
10-second
Report
TP
it.
early
Please,
game.
please. We can.
It's so
okay,
bad.
so last time we discussed anti-heal, we wanted to see how our healing pass went and continue to expand upon options for items that are generally good in their own right, but can be conditionally better against healing, rather than the intensity of the previous healing reduction items relied on before. Currently, item and lifesteal healing is probably a touch high,
Yep.
while healing god healing is a touch low. We are expanding the pool of anti-heal items to fit more roles and allow
They should just
more
make an
opportunity
item
to
that
build against
reduces
gods who
lifesteal
heavily
against you.
invest into
Not
healing
healing,
strategies, while
lifesteal
slightly
against you.
bumping up healing gods that need a little oomph added back. Our hope is this achieves a few goals. Healing gods feel their impact more. Players feel that the countering they lost is back, but in a healthier way than before. And tempering lifestyle and item healing through these new countering options. So one of the first things, which I think is really important, is that the anti-heal section of the item shop has returned.
Yes.
Okay.
We think that just having this area of the store is important, so people can be like, I'm upset with this thing that's happening. What are my
You can do
tools
league,
to
you
raise?
my
can do
options?
level
Right,
and
what are my
groupings right
It
now.
will be replaced in the
It's
new
just
item
it
structure, but
happens
we think
way
that's still
faster.
An important
That's
decision to make.
Yeah. And Brawler's Beat Sick will be there with no changes,
Yep.
but it is kind of the bruiser focused
Yeah,
counter healing
providing
item we had
people what
before.
already exists.
Yeah, so that'll be there. We'll be adding an all new item
BTS is
for
up? Gotcha.
tank focused counter healing.
Yeah.
This is Stygian Anchor. I think this item is very good.
Okay.
It builds from 2 engraved guards and 850 gold, costing 2450 gold overall. It gives you 30 physical protections, 30 magical protections, and 30 basic attack.
Basic
power.
attack power?
On god damage dealt or taken, apply 1 stack of Stygian Sludge
Stygian sludge ponds
for 5 seconds. Max 5 stacks. Only triggers once per ability per target. Per stack,
I
Okay.
didn't know that.
minus 3% movement speed, minus 4% attack
Per
speed,
stack?
and 4% healing stolen.
That's a
So
big deal.
it reduces their
what?
healing and gives it to you instead.
You're hitting them with the sludge.
You're stealing their healing.
and
You're
this-
reducing their attack speed and their movement speed.
Yes.
Whew.
This is basically
Like I
just
said,
an
I think
anti-heal
this item's
item.
really good. But
Per
you know,
ability per target, just to be clear.
yeah,
chat.
per ability per target. Or but it's damage dealt or taken. So if they're hitting you, they're
it's
also getting
also
stacks.
being-
What?
Yes.
Okay.
Tanky News like, I'm gonna make
I'm
use
just
of
like,
this.
okay.
Yeah, and again, healing includes lifesteal. It
This is
includes
literally
item
Serb
healing. It's
passive.
all healing, right? So
This is literally
this is,
serve passive.
pretty good, I think. We're also updating some existing items.
Yep.
So Divine
ADCs
Ruin
may have a
is
legitimate
getting
complaint for the first time in
is going to
history.
be kind of the mid-focus counter healing item in this pass.
The real change that's happening here basically is when you get hit by the chain trigger,
Yep.
it's now going to mark you for 6 seconds.
I don't know if
and
Ardio's on
If
PTS,
you
Jiggy.
are marked and you heal for 50 health at least, then the divine cooldown trigger on the person who owns it
Yeah.
will be reduced by 0.25 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, you can get Divine Ruin stacks pretty frequently if you're playing against anybody that's healing.
Yeah.
I'm so confused.
50
so-
health is not a lot.
50, yeah, it's not a
Mid-focused
lot at all.
counter
And
healing
if you,
on
and
target
again, Divine Ruin
heals
is going
50?
to ping a lot of gods.
Exactly.
if
So
you're
this
doing
is a
right.
healing item?
So everybody is giving you reduced cooldown, so you could be getting like, every ability has a Divine Ruin.
I'm so
And
confused.
we want to make sure that like Divine Ruin is still a good item by itself. That when you're picking, you still are okay picking it up. But when you're picking it up for a reason for the healing purposes, it's just
Wait,
a
why
little
are we
bit
giving
better.
Kins
It's not going to go from being
counter
a good
healing?
item to an OP item. That's not the intention.
Wait, we'll focus one at a time.
Kinsblade,
Divine Rune.
you want to read it?
No, go ahead. I saw you drinking, that's why.
No.
Kinsblade, sure. Carry focus, counter healing item. The passive. Enemies gain 1 stack for every 100 health they restored within 12.8 meters. Stacks last 6 seconds and max stacks. Attack hit plus bonus physical damage to enemy hit. Bonus damage 1.5% target max health plus. Choose the highest. It's either 0.5% per mark stack, target max health or 7.5% of how much more
Right.
max health they have.
So
Clumsy,
it's still,
explain that in layman's terms for me.
It's still going to have the chins effect of making sure that if you're a higher health than I am, we're going to still be
taking more
doing that
damage.
damage.
Yeah.
That being
What?
said, now if someone has restored health in an area around you, they're going to have a specific mark on them saying that you're also going to be taking more Chin's Blade damage from me. So basically, if anyone's healing, Chin's Blade will actually still be effective.
So Chin's is good against healers and it's good against healthy targets.
There you go.
Cool. That's what the layman's terms was for everybody like me who just doesn't really care.
What?
Or read the notes very well, to be honest. And then Avenging Blade.
It got a new icon. That's it.
Okay. I just at the bottom. Okay.
Yeah. So
Copy that in a sec.
it has decreased movement speed reduction per stack from 5% to 3.5 per stack. Decreased protection reduction per stack from 5 to 3.5. Increased debuff duration from 3 to 4. And new, while in the jungle or on restoring 5% of their health, stacks are twice as effective.
Yeah.
This
So
item is
basically,
broken.
anytime you're being
This item
attacked,
is just
I have
broken
Avenging
now.
Blade, I attack, you're going to be gaining a small amount of stacks. They're going to be less effective than the usual amount. But if you're in the jungle or if you've healed at all, then those stacks are going to be twice as effective.
Okay.
So again, kind of like we still have that old jungle clause,
item is
but
just
now we have this
broken
regardless
now.
this healing clause too.
Yeah.
That being said, I did not finish work on this item and it'll be in
Clumsy.
for live. I didn't get to it because I was working on dodging stuff. So this one, it will exist in the item filter, but will not work.
You can see how organized I am, and you can't even do your basics of getting.
Nope.
Don't worry about it. And last but not least, Contagion. It's not changing whatsoever, but it is moving to the anti-heal section of the store just for a bit more clarity and people realize where they can get it.
And just one more commentary on the whole anti-heal stuff is that, as we've talked about before, we are still quite happy, and as Pon wrote down in the dev commentary, the anti-heal change overall has been very positive. We're happy with the way things have fleshed out. Item healing was a little bit maybe too high. God healing was a little bit too low. We're going to see a little bit more addressed on that in the actual patch itself on Friday.
Yes. Good.
That being said, these items exist not as full anti-heal counters, right? We're not bringing back, hey, Divine Ruin now shuts down your healing. We're now doing, the counter healing options. It's still going to be called anti-heal because it's something that you do when you want to
I like the
counter
Divine
healing
Rune
yourself.
change.
Yes.
I like the
Against
Divine Rune
healing.
change now that
But
I've
they're
seen
not
it.
just usually
But I
a flat,
don't love
hey,
that
we're just
sludge
stopping
item.
you from doing a thing. It is now saying, hey, if you're healers, I have options to make me stronger against you. The closest thing to anti-heal here will probably be Stygian Anchor, which has it heal steal a little bit. So definitely play around with that. Like we said, we think that's definitely going to be a strong item, but none of this should feel mandatory, and that's the goal.
It's 208, which means we're
Does the healing
past where we were supposed to be.
No
and
more
there's a lot more stuff that is in this patch that we're not
Does-
talking about today, but we'll talk about it Friday.
We will
Does
catch up.
the heal
You can
steal
explore it right
stack
now,
with
live on
anti-heal?
our PTS server.
Is it live
Is it
right
live?
this second?
I
Oh,
saw
yeah,
it,
2
Kabir.
o'clock.
I got a
2
message.
o'clock.
It's
Yeah,
so PTS is live now.
You too can use this.
Oh, we're doing it! Yeah! Smite Guard's back again. Look at the effects at the end when you explode. It's so cool. I see everyone out there with the
Guard's
Smite Card wards and the curios. We're back.
Clumsy.
I will say also on PTS today, which we're not talking about. RTO.
Oh, she
yeah,
on?
RTO, yeah.
You're going to
RTO
get to play
PTS.
RTO base kit on PTS today.
Okay, I was like,
Not
are we doing
the
anything
aspect.
else? Okay.
Yeah,
Not the
aspect is not turned on. So,
Yes.
and
No, not the aspect.
RTO is invisible in practice
know
range
that.
for me. Switch stance. We know it's a known issue on PTS today. If you go into practice range, she's invisible until you switch stance. There was some other thing that I was supposed to say about PTS today. Let me
Anything
see
else?
if I can find the note from Kabir.
While you're finding that, let's just do a very, very, very quick recap. So we had Conquest map updates in terms of lighting and geometry around the map. Dargy Aspect, Dargy Ascension Pass, the Yule Fest event that's going to be coming into the game too, where you get an advent calendar where you can also get free stuff. Additionally, Aladdin has had a soft rework. You can find out more information about that later on. Additionally, we also had the supporter store effects with the Smite cart stuff coming in too, as well as the Royal Blue Pele pack and the Jabberlonke Darkest Night and the Nitwit Anubis Wandering Markets. Then we also had changes to Conquest in terms of speed buff changes, kill formulas for adjustments for how much experience and gold you're going to get. Then we also had changes to the Moonlight, the quality of life of the minion changes too. And additionally, there's also going to be anti-heal items in the patch for you to play around with and whatever
Yeah, I'm gonna
Killian's
play
going to say
PTS.
next.
No, I was just going to say for PTS today, the two known issues going into it, beyond Adventuring Blade not working.
Oh, you said Adventures. I was like, what?
Sorry.
Adventures.
The RTO model is missing in practice, but when you transform into bear, she'll show up for the rest of the time.
Nice.
And RTO and Dodgy do not show their models in the God lobby until you lock them in.
Yep.
They just don't have their cameras for the lobby yet. So
Main stuff-
those are known
whatever.
issues, just so you're aware.
Mate, no, don't need to report.
I mean, overall, a pretty good patch. Some stuff that I disagree with, but I'm willing to at least try it out. I mean, they've been hard at work. This is a massive patch. This is a massive, massive patch. All right, let's see what. Wait, what the fuck did that say? 5 diamonds? Fucking W me. First off, let's buy that. Oh, I chose the wrong skin. Wait, can you not? I don't know if you can see it. Oh, whatever. Stacks become twice as effective. So this means they lose 21% movement speed and 21% of their protections? Wait, what? Attack, hit a god, debuff that god. Instant it's broken? Oh yeah, I'm a fucking idiot. Alright, where's Kins? Enemies within 12.8 meters. I don't remember how wide a lot of this size stuff is. So I always have to check it. The 12.8 is fucking huge. Oh my goodness. Great googly moogly, that's big. Okay. So within an entire team fight area, essentially, bonus physical damage on your autos. With it, gain 1 stack of Kin's Marks for every 100 health they heal. Last 6 seconds. Choose the highest one. 1.5% of the target's maximum health. Wait, did this was changed, right? Choose highest. 7.5% of the difference in maximum health. 0.5% of the target's maximum health. So this just does more damage if there's healing. What's it, let me check quick. Smite 2 items. I think this item is OP, but I have to see it. More bonus physical damage to gods with more health than you equal to 10% of the difference in maximum health. The stats the same? Stats are the same. So instead of 10% difference in maximum health, it is now 1.5% of the target's maximum health and 7.5% of the difference in maximum health or 0.5% of the target's maximum health per stack of Kin's Mark. I wish I could see this. This does just kind of seem OP now. Wait. What? Maybe it's not. 1.5% of the target's maximum health. And choose the highest. 7.5% difference or 0.5%. 1.5% of the target's maximum health is pretty irrelevant. That's like... What was Kins in Smite 1? It's 1.5%, and it scales up to 6%. But if they're healing, which will happen in a team fight, every 100 health healed. A lot of times stuff like that doesn't work, Trank, but I can try it. Oh, it did work. 29. Oops. Seems terrible. That does not seem good. Akali's still good, by the way? Yeah, I believe it. Okay. What was the other new item? I guess I didn't check the other one. The sludge item? Or no, Stygian something? Stygian anchor? God damage taken. Apply 1 stack of Stygian sludge for 5 seconds. They lose attack speed, movement speed. Like, this is just broken. Compare this item to this item. And also keep in mind that this item was broken for a little bit. The stats on Stygian Anchor are better. Is it cheaper? Oh, no, it's the same price, isn't it? Yeah, it's the same price. And then the passive is kind of, for the most part, just better. But, like, imagine you're playing an ADC and the enemy team opts for, like, this. Frostbound? It's like an anti-healing Frostbound. Well, it's even better, because I think Frostbound never had anti-attack speed, at least for as long as I played. Like, I can't imagine that you can ever, like, play the game. Right? I can't imagine this is ever playable. Basically Midgard. I mean, yeah, it's Midgard, but like you can apply it, and it's also anti-heal. That's some other title. This bad boy. Well, I don't understand. What is this inspired by? Oh, that looks like Neath. Oh my. Oh, that's oh. That looks like Neath. Is that set? Wait, what the fuck? Good enough. Welcome back, Neath. I don't know what that looks like, but we have Smite at home. I mean, let's just see. Yeah, this item might bring back bruisers as being OP. But the attack speed slows. I think they stack, but I'm not positive. And there's no way to really test it. Like, you can't make bots swing. It doesn't work on it. It works on minions, too. Look at how long it takes this guy to shoot. They stand there looking all goofy for a little bit. Can't build it first without crippling your build? This one? I think you can build this first. No, that's Spectral. Spectral's the anti-attack speed. I'm just trying to figure out a way to make it, to check it. I don't know. I can't tell if it stacks. I don't think it stacks. But it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell without getting, like, the actual stat. Custom? The problem with customs is you have to farm. You literally have to farm to the point that you can buy it. Yeah. I mean, like, even if it doesn't stack, I think Pharaoh's a dead item. I mean, even if it does stack, Pharaoh's is still kind of a dead item. Because you'd only do this if you're playing against, like, 6 people. 6 auto attackers. Yeah, it's hard to tell. See how RDL looks. W. Holy W. No settings yet? $42. That high? That actually makes RDO OP in support. 43. I guess he has a chain. There's somebody that doesn't have a chain. Bracken. $42. It's actually OP having. RDO might be, if they don't nerf Lightbinder. Oh, let's check. Lightbinder nerf. Lightbinder nerf, please, 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 please. They rebalanced it. Okay. Let's pull it up. They made it worse early game. Now, they didn't buff it. The passive is a lot worse. The passive used to be 110 plus 10. Wait, Tahuti gone? No, Tahuti's right there. So they... Huh. Where's Lifebinder? 110 plus 5 per level. Early game, this item is hopefully dead. Because the item was never OP because of the stats. The item was OP because of the passive. I think that's actually just a dub. It puts more strength into the character's actual kit. Instead of the passive just being fucking OP. Oh, they buffed the cooldown too, right? Oh no, it was 20 seconds. Why did I think it was 15? No, this is actually a good change. That's a really good change. That's a massive nerf. Because this item is OP early game, and they nuked the early game item. Phoenix Shield? Alright, we'll check for a little bit if there's any, like, big changes. Doesn't look like it. What other items do you guys care about? Reaper? Nope, Reaper looks the same. It still looks OP early, 180 health swing, still a lot. I mean, it is still going to be good, but you compare 180 to 330, and it's kind of night and day. Because you can at least burst a character through 120 instead of 220. Sanguine Lash. 5% on use, 5% lifesteal for 4 seconds. Now damages every point on use. I'd have to compare it. It's statted better. They buffed the stats on it. They gave it 10 more strength. They decreased the lifesteal on it. I mean, it kind of depends also on devs. I don't think they nerfed devs, right? No, it still has prots. It has 30 prots. It's a lot cheaper. It is a lot cheaper. 150 gold cheaper. But this was percent of the enemy's max health. This is now a one-time. Like, now it's... This character will buff themselves. Double prots, and now it's just a bug. It's just a bug. What's it called? Written bug. It's 30 of both it just says magical twice. But, like, now, if an enemy has this item, and they dive you, as soon as they proc us, then you need to get them off you. But part of it is like these 3 items being together just make it OP. Let's look at a level 20 Emir. It's a level 11 cuckoo. I do think that's a lot more balanced. But now you can go anchor. You'd never run this in solo.
Your middle tower.
I mean, it depends. If the item still is impossible to trade with, it doesn't really matter if you're getting anti-healed. %. Granted, that's against somebody with no protections.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I mean, I'll do it with just like a somewhat normal build. Give in. That is still kind of a lot of damage. Not called a horseman for no reason. It kind of is a horseman, huh? All right, let's play some game. Let's play some game. Anybody got one up? No? Where's the Fonzo fan? Where is the Fonzo fan? Bear Dash has a dot now. Interesting. Where are the anti-heal items? Where are they? They added Stygian Anchor. There are a lot of things that I want to try on this patch. This patch is a W. Oh, fuck. I wanted to see Aladdin with Shield Splitter. Yeah, Phoenix will be good on it. The idea of the anti-heal patch was widely better than the execution of it. Yeah, I'm towards it currently. I understand what they're going for because, again, if you remember when we originally had this, I was a big hater of the previous Smite 1 lifetime anti-heal debacle. A lot of the times it was healing is absolutely broken, game ruining, anti-heal breaks healing and makes it so it's just useless. So it became build anti-heal every game or lose. Now, I think it's better, but I still think there is quite a little bit to go. I'm excited to see, kind of, but you didn't check Sunder? Do I need to? Did they rework Sunder or something? If they did, screenshot it and toss it in the Discord. TLDR patch notes? They were saying, fuck Halos. That short bastard. I don't know why. A lot of changes. I don't think you can really do a TLDR. Yeah, no, that seems odd. Looks the same, okay. There are a lot of changes. They reworked Aladdin a little bit. They added more anti-heal items. They... Ooh, that's not what I wanted. Yeah, they added Smite Cart teleport skins, which is a W. I can't remember what else. There was a lot of changes, though. Yeah, Conquest visual changes. They added a new item. The kill spree and death timer reworks. Oh, bro, if you play Smite and you load into a Conquest game, you better insta-buy your items. Otherwise, you're trolling. Check Sphere of Negation. Okay, Sphere of Negation. Oh, that's not the spot. Sphere of... Sphere. Is that different? It's not in this build, I guess? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, did I miss something? Yeah, this is PTS. This is PTS. We gotta run through a lot of these items quickly to see if there's any massive changes. Some of them will be hard to spot, some of them might be a little bit easier to spot, but... I think the lifesteal items are probably the... Yeah, let's check the lifesteal items. Is this lifesteal? It doesn't look like any of them are different. Did Audio feel okay? I only tested her in jungle practice for like a second. She felt fine. You can't read any of her stuff. So I didn't. I just like joined in for a little bit. I do think that she will be a broken, not broken as in like she's gonna be top of the meta or anything. I think she's gonna be a really good support because of the change to her being a ranged auto attacker in druid form. It helps a lot that she can now actually, you know, force changes with or force trades with her ranged autos. Rip Talon, this wasn't 2700, was it? Oreo Bear 1 seems slower in the swipes, but everything else felt good. Okay. Yeah, I don't really see too many changes. I did see the Sanguine last change. I think it's a healthy change that now they can't just burst to you instantly. Does anybody know if any of the people that work at high res, do you guys know if attack speed stuff stacks? Like does Spectral stack with Pharaohs and Stygian Beacon? I agree, Switchy. I agree. I'm excited to see what they do with her in Smite 2. It would. Yeah. There's definitely a little bit of a worry there. There is definitely a bit of a worry there. I would not want to be an ADC on this patch. Currently. I don't think I would. This is going to be a tough patch for ADCs. Yeah, Doug might complain. Add Nemean too. Yeah, the thing is, I didn't think you'd go low key because of how much reduction you have. I think Nemean wouldn't even be valuable. I don't even think Nemean would be valuable. Because you always need to go Spirit Robe. You kind of need like a health item-ish here. Whatever it ends up being. And if anti-attack speed stacks, anti-movement speed must stack. So then, like, this and then, I don't know. I still feel like there's not a ton of great magical defense items. It's probably still just Onis, but... Anchor stats are ass? No, anchor stats are good. Anchor stats are good. These are good stats. Is Anchor busted? Yeah, I think Anchor's going to be really good. Basic attack power is good? Yeah. Well, I mean, like... It's not better than strength, but it's still going to be valuable to have like an Amaterasu running down your throat with anti-movement speed, anti-attack speed, anti-heal, more anti-attack speed, more anti-movement speed, protection shredded, and she's also needing to auto-attack you for that. I think this item is a good item to have in the game. I just think it is too much. Can you see it past my cam? No, you can't. Here, I'll close my cam for a second. You guys can see the item. Bologna and Yorm already go to now they're better? Well, I think Yorm has always been a weird character. I don't know if Yorm procs stuff normally. Because he doesn't proc Xe. 50% movement speed slow would be mitigated by the crit movement speed item? No. Don't know. Reduced item effects, I believe. Yeah, with Xe, though, he doesn't ever get shred. Like, he doesn't proc the Xe passive, because it's not, like, damage. So I assume that they coded it where it's just... If it's not damage, he just can't proc it. Unless it was just bugged. Maybe it was just bugged, but I tried to do it yesterday. Or 2 days ago when I played a Yorm game. And I was looking a little foolish with my Executioner. Yeah, Avenging Blade is bugged right now. Yeah, Avenging Blade is bugged. I don't know what entirely is bugged about it, but it is a little bugged. Yeah, Contagion would probably be really good. Yeah, Contagion in general with Stygian Beacon would probably be broken. I'm putting my cam back on. What would you say is the best build for Yorm? Just like high health items. High health items with some survivability, or the other option is Dev's lifesteal items. Dev's Umbral, Lash, yada yada. Those are your 2 Yorm builds. Boomba's rework? Boomba's rework. Let's see this bad boy. Strength or int, damage to minions, damage to jungle monsters, on hit, deal 20%, deal 10% of the slain monster's health. Is that the same? No more bonus on attack? Oh. Okay. So the auto on the one main minion is no longer more. Plus 15 true damage, plus 90 to jungle monsters, 2 enemies. I think that's nice. I think Boomba's Cudgel was a little underwhelming. Yeah, I think that's good. Also, I'm pretty sure it just got more. Like, I think, the ability used buff next attack, the plus 90 to jungle monster, I don't think was the same too, right? Because it used to be just plus 15. Lobby full? Alright, let's get to starting. What do I want to play? What, did any gods get pretty big buffs or nerfs, Pon? Oh, wait, we have a new god in this game. We have Dodgy. What is wrong with me? Ooh, Aladdin too. Yeah, I'll play either Aladdin or Dodgy. That's not the button. Yeah. Dodgy, RDO, Aladdin are the 3 I want to play. I definitely did not look at the teams. Hopefully the teams are fair. Dodgy, RDO, Aladdin are the first 3 I'm playing. And I'm doing Dodgy first. Aladdin got a mini rework.
Select your god.
And we'll use Aspect. I think, I should have looked at the Aspect to see what crit, if crit is actually more valuable than on hit. And I think it probably would be. Because I think it's always better to burst with an assassin like this than it is to shred. And I think you'll shred kind of anyway. You have 2 stinky supports? Yeah, I have Jiggy and Petruzzi. The rest are nerfs or buffs you can probably just evaluate as easily reading, so wait till Friday. Sounds good. No other big changes, so it's good. No, it's me. Well, you're on the other team. You're the stinky support on the other team. Yeah, the biggest thing to Aladdin is that his wealth wish is less of a coin flip, and his ultimate is now it no longer heals and you can kill with it. On top of that, if you step into Aladdin's lamp, you no longer take extra damage. You take reduced damage. Oh, I gotta buy quick. You gotta buy quick. You gotta buy quick and you gotta get out of base quick. I don't know what to buy.
Yes.
Buy something like that. Because now you can also TP out of base. And now it's on a 5-second cooldown. The map looks different. looks huge on my PTS. Gank.
Gank! It's nothing.
I mean, that's his dash down.
Nice job.
I don't even know if my 2 is actually better to level. No Smite, part TP, Clumsy will disappointed. Nobody tell him. Nobody tell him.
Minions have spawned.
Whoever gets taught telling Clumsy I didn't buy it in time,
Enemy missing middle.
banned.
Fun.
And now at this point, the TPs are back to 240 seconds instead of 210. That's another small change. I think my 2 is actually probably my worst clear, huh? Because if I can't clear side minions, maybe like auto 2. Oh, wow. Maybe I should have gone other Boombas still. That damage is insane. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you don't get a proc right away. Why is Poseidon still level 1? Your audio's loud. Gotcha. That seems a little quiet now.
Ward here.
Enemy spotted.
I got sundered.
Be careful. I don't like this feeling. Not at all.
Okay, let's go. Where do I go first? Just go Oathsworn first.
Misery.
I think I have to pop 1 before, Ooh.
Your middle tower is under attack.
So I pop 1, then I 3, then I 2. Oh, that knockup is funkier. Woo! That knockup is funkier. Enjoy the dodgy games while they last? What do you mean? Dodgy is always going to be playable. She'll never be banned. I think I had 5 off this minion. Come on, spawn, spawn, spawn. I think I can still kill this guy. Oh, not with this guy here. Ooh. Oh, man. Or what is a stimmin aspect? Yeah.
An enemy has been slain.
What a pity.
I'm the greatest.
I gotta turn the... I don't know why my 2's on normal cast, but it does not do what I want it to do. Settings. Gameplay, Godcast mode. Wait, why is my 2...
Follow me, follow me, follow me.
Just hit this guy because he's gonna get stunned.
Killing spree. Completed. Nice job.
Hi.
Alright, damage check.
I will protect us.
Little damage check there. W.
How dare they lay a hand on me?
He doesn't have ult. I don't have ult either here.
And show them.
That heal is kind of crazy though.
Enemy.
Ooh, ooh. Ooh. This character actually feels so good. This character feels just insane. This character just feels insane. I would not be surprised if this character is very good. If she's very good. I wonder if you probably have to go an attack speed item first, but I think Oathsworn is so OP that you just go, wait, why can I level my Curio? Oh wait, no, that's my Skagox. What is wrong with me? Okay, attack speed. Let's go. Go this item now. Do I get a third stack? Does it tell me? Annotating 1.5, you can strike up to 4 and 6 times. Okay, so it's not... Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, I probably could have gone just Frenzy. But... I give up.
Show them.
An enemy has been slain. Bleed.
Hi.
6-0 Osiris.
Bleed.
Oh, they moved this a little bit closer. You can actually collect this. At least I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure you can collect this in the bush now.
Slain an enemy.
Lightbinder.
Under attack.
Lightbinder.
Double kill.
A Lightbinder Aladdin. Also, this is messed up. Why does it show my Curio here? It shows my Curio instead of my first item. I don't know if you see this, Pawn or Caps, if either of you guys are still here. Reset your HUD? Reset my HUD.
Greetings.
I don't know how to do. Oh my goodness, that map looks weird. I don't know why, but that happens sometimes. Gotcha. Oh, it is fixed. Oh yeah, I did move it over. Okay.
Show them.
Enemy.
So off my 3, I get another stack on my, I think this is what gives me attack speed, right? Yeah, yeah. So if I 3 in, I get more attack speed. 20% lifesteal on the... that doesn't sound... That doesn't sound very balanced. Alright, sounds good, Caps. Yeah, I think 20% lifesteal is probably a little high. Probably a little bit high. It's a UI bug, it ain't me. Somebody else's fault. I'm down to blame... What's Clumsy up to?
I learned quite a bit from killing you. What a joy it is to slay such creatures. I learned quite a bit from killing you.
I'm pretty sure you don't put points into her ultimate even in... Well, I guess in Smite 1 you didn't, but in Smite 2, if the damage goes up a ton, you might be worth putting points into it, but I don't think you do. So what does he have? He has beads.
Okay.
I think I'm fine.
That's too bad.
I don't like this feeling, not at all. Show me.
Your left tower is under
Look at that heal! You're right, Clumsy should fix the bug. W. W. What does the Poseidon do about that? Yeah, this is... I mean, this has always been one of Poseidon's worst matchups. Picking Poseidon with dodges of the new character is... It's a take. I think I'm gonna miss her old ult. Yeah. Her old ult was pretty game ruining. Yay, Poseidon. Alright, so if I crit, I get the extra... So I need to go in, crit, and then use my 2. Which is pretty unlikely at this point, but... Yeah, this is a... Bit of a blowout game here, huh? Did Jiggy take that?
Shut down.
Why am I still crippled? Why was I still crippled the entire time? Did I just get Poseidon 3'd and then Artio 2'd and then Poseidon 3'd? Aji feels good. Aji feels good. What if he's even worth to put points into the 1? The 1's buff is just auto attack damage. Probably is worth to put points into the 3 over the 1.
An enemy has been slain.
I am untouchable.
An enemy has been slain. Nice job.
Yeah, this is
Misery.
yeah, I can pretty easily solo this. Yo, congrats, Echo.
Your team has destroyed the goal of your
So I'm pretty sure it's easier to solo stuff. It just takes you a bit longer. That heal is crazy, though.
enemy has been slain. Your middle tower is under attack.
No way we're saying that hit. That Kraken didn't hit me. He stayed. That's funny. I need a shield splitter here. That's what I need. 65% minus the shield. Oh my goodness. What was that damage? What? Actually, it would be OP going shield splitter into Aladdin.
Triple kill! Killing spree!
And if you build like tanky Aladdin, you just get a bigger shield to the enemy. Wait, support Aladdin could actually be something viable now. Because you just go... You would just build shield splitter on Aladdin. Ult somebody in that you want to shut down.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
And then you shield splitter them. I'm not sure, Metal. That might be OP.
An enemy has been slain. Place a ward for teleport.
No, it's not. No, it is. Watch this.
Double kill.
Curses.
Killing spree. Shut down. An ally has been slain.
What slowed me? Is that the Stygian beacon item?
Your right tower is under attack.
Jeez.
Your left tower is under attack.
It is harder to get a lot of attack speed with crit though. So you're probably just stuck at 4. I guess you just have to go. You have to kind of go Dagger of Frenzy. We'll just go that now. So excited for Dodgy. Disgusting. Disgusting. I do think they hit it out of the park with the rework to Dodgy ult.
An ally has been slain.
Hi.
Killing spree.
I am not going in there. Oh, I'm a bum. Wait, no, I'm a genius. Can't blink that wall.
Misery.
Oh my goodness.
Triple
Holy.
Your middle tower is under attack. An enemy has been slain.
Dude, why do my teammates keep taking my speed buff? Oh no, our reset's dead. He's dead. Wait, maybe he's not? Wait, maybe he's not.
Your right tower is under attack.
I didn't let him out.
An ally has been slain.
Slow isn't feeling strong enough?
Rampage.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that is
An ally has been slain. An enemy has slain.
Dude, this guy just destroyed me. That guy just destroyed me. That guy just destroyed me. I did just about everything wrong there that I could. Yeah, Anhur is just OP. Dodgy can only be so good when gods like Anhur exist. Thank you. It's because my teammates keep taking my speed buff, that's why. Because this ability actually procs on doing just any type of damage. It probably is even worth on gods like Artio. Attack speed, movement speed, and healing reduction. I'm just a little short on getting that 6th one. Oh wait, no, I think I can get it by 3 also.
Your team has destroyed the pyramid. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, let's heal here.
Attack fire giant.
You're actually just gonna be full damage or full health all the time with the jungle item.
Misery Joker.
An ally has been slain.
Look at that heal. Oh, so close.
On my way.
Look at that heal. Did Ardio's healing get reduced before the patch? Or before the lifesteal lifesteal pass? Lifesteal and healing pass? 'Cause I feel like it was about that, but maybe it was a little bit less. It actually just looks unkillable. Okay. Gonna have a lot of damage on this character. I did a bit of nerfing on them. So she might be a slight bit too strong at healing. Okay. That means I'll have to play her with Phoenix Shield and Vamp. Try out that bad boy.
The Pyromancer. Destroyed a left enemy. You have slain an enemy.
Somebody on a tank here? Jiggy, you're the tank, man. End the game!
Triple kill. Killing spree.
Why is Jiggy not ending the game? Vital amp on her. Friggin' Diggy. Jiggy's playing for his KD. Friggin' Jiggy. Oh, they want to protect the base. He just take 1,000 damage? He must have. He must have. Last item will be... Maybe it is worth just to go... I don't want to go Odibo. Oh, maybe it's just the movement speed crit item. Lernaean? That's disgusting. Ew. Ew, okay. My bad. The downside of not having beads.
The enemy team has destroyed the gold fury. Good luck.
Yes.
Enemy missing.
The new Avenging Blade does look pretty clean, though. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I was just looking at the item, sorry.
On my way.
What else could I go? I think it is just Musashi's.
Enemy team. An ally has
Probably
been
just wouldn't go the
slain.
Oathsworn sword again. Look, you still have a gold lead? True. True. I haven't done my combo a single time yet because I keep having only 2 of them. It's also hard to use the Wind Demon one.
Attack Fire Giant.
You can do that while in the brush now.
Group up. Gank.
Show
I'm used to spamming my 3 onto camps and stuff as I walk through the jungle, and now I can't do that. Oh, I need to heal.
Double kill.
That was a huge Aegis. Still doesn't matter. Because our support's playing solo lane Dive Osiris. This is exciting. This is what Smite's all about, baby. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Smite is back. I'm gonna have to tell people the good news. Tanks are back. The best time to spread some holiday cheer, or the best way to spread some holiday cheer, is singing. The best way to spread Christmas cheer by singing loud for all to hear.
Celebrate. Bye.
Bro, I can't. I must be doing something wrong. I don't think I've had the 6th hit yet.
Nice.
Oh my goodness, there it is. There it is. Or do I get a magical shield? Interesting.
Your team has destroyed the Pyromancer. Your team has destroyed a
Interesting.
left enemy Phoenix.
Ooh. Ooh. Bro, Bologna with this item is gonna be so broken. Oh my goodness. I cannot get away from her.
Your left tower is under attack.
Sphere of negation? Oh. Frank doesn't have sphere. Oh. Okay, so it is. Sphere of negation is in the game. Or it's just not it's not written down. The text isn't there yet. actually a good matchup for me.
An ally has been slain. Double kill.
No!
Triple kill.
W!
Impressed.
Attack the Titan. Deicide. The Pyromancer has arrived.
Something that kid was giving her something? Yeah, no. Interesting. Sphere of Negation? It looks like it's when you're out of combat, you're getting a magical health shield. Which, hey, if you think about the word Sphere of Negation, that's about what I think.
Have fun.
I don't even think they can end. One item from League? Yeah, Kanik Rookhorn? 1,500 damage and the 1,000 cuts. W me. Oh, is Dodgy Ben? She's good. I like her aspect. Some things feel a little weird. Like, it doesn't feel like dodgy because it's the aspect. If that makes sense. Like, it feels good when I remember that my kid is not dodgy, but it's like dodgy-esque. There's been a couple bugs with Artio, with, Cripple. But nothing with dodgy, at least that I've seen yet. The kins change? I did see the kins change. I did.
Enemy spotted.
Yep, this is first game.
An enemy has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
All right.
They lay a hand on me.
Let's call game.
Help!
Why are we tanking that? Can we please just end the game? What are we doing, man?
Misery!
Right enemy.
My body may perish.
Oh, Phoenixes were up. That's funny.
Nice job.
I mean, that was like the third time when we should have just ended the game, but we want to just farm them.
Victory.
Yeah, I think it's like, it's fine. I don't think it's like OP or anything. I think it's just, it's average to me so far. Like not, it's like 50% win rate. Phoenixes are up? Yeah, I know. But when that's the third time it's happening, when we're trying to farm damage for no reason, it's a little annoying. All right, I'll be back. 1 second. All right, we need 2 more. Affects her ult? I don't think so. I think her ult's just a base cooldown, but I could be wrong. Maybe no more? I'm just gonna mess around with jungle practice a little bit. I want to see the I want to see this because I think this would be funny.
Into the map!
Yeah. It actually does a lot of damage now. Where's Shield Splitter?
Let's settle this!
That's some good stuff right there. Do erosion too? Well, I wouldn't want erosion because I think it'll insta-proc. It'll insta-proc, and then it'll just reduce the ult. Yeah. I don't want it to reduce his. Yeah, Shield Splitter is actually good on Aladdin now. You could do Pharaoh's Curse, because then you remove it. Support Aladdin with this build? This looks actually OP.
Let's settle this!
Wait, low-key solo lane Aladdin? Or like, support Aladdin might actually be fun. Anything else do damage based on your health? I mean, Xerxes dud. I guess I'll just build Xerxes. Oh, I'm out of... What's Xerxes? Is it 10%? This is 7.5 or 3%.
Into the map!
That's how it looks if you get a kill. I mean, if you can kill with it. Hmm.
Let's settle this. Come on then. Ha. Come on then, Genie.
Oh, somebody said also that cooldown works on your Pharaoh or on your wish, which I don't know if that's supposed to happen or not.
Record.
Because when you go into the lamp,
Into the lab. Come on then.
it's a 6-second cooldown. Wait, what? You get a kill? Does it? Why did I get more cooldown? I didn't know that. Is that a new thing? Oh, that is a new thing. Yeah, yeah.
Let's settle this. Right. Yeah. Come on then, Genie.
You have slain an enemy.
BL out for the year? His coaching staff is trolling him. His coaching staff is trolling him.
Into the lab.
You lost 88? The game really does not think you belong there. Smart for your peak, little bro? What's your current? You've been grinding the last couple days and you've only gotten up 10 LP on me? That's a little embarrassing now. Alright. I'm gonna be done streaming. A short one today. What did it end up being? Almost 3 hours. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys have fun today. I'll be live again tomorrow. Another short one tomorrow because it's Erica's birthday. So if you guys are here, make sure you guys say happy birthday to Erica tomorrow. Or if you tell her tonight, midnight, it's her birthday. Yeah. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day. See ya.